All right. What is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing? We are here. We are live. Let's go. It is the night of the 2024 NBA draft. Oh, man. This is going to be a wild one for sure. What is going on, everybody? Hopefully, everything sounds good. You guys can let me know what if the mic sounds wrong. The connection should be good. I've got a new PC since the draft stream. When we had some struggles out there. So hopefully we're good tonight. What's going on, everybody? What's going on, Andrew? What's going on, Eddie? What's going on, Betty, Darius, Mark, King Shorts, Ryan Thomas, Alex, Jet Hoops. I'm gonna try to say what's up to a lot of people tonight. You guys know that I love reading the chat. What's up, Wade? What's up, Marcus? Thoughts on Anunoby? The Knicks are cooking. The Knicks are absolutely cooking. Everything sounds good. All right, we are here. We are here. We got the Wizards trade. We got Mikal Bridges news. We got Denny Avdija. Like, what? Getting moved? Are the Rockets trading for James Harden tonight? What? Or for Kevin Durant? I can't speak. What's up, Nick? What's going on, everybody? What's going on? What's going on, Austin? I'm not going to be able to say hi to everybody, but we are here, man. We are here. I am super excited for this draft stream tonight. We are going to have a lot of fun. Unfortunately, though, you know, this happens to me before with ESPN. I'm not able to really show their, like, scoreboard on the stream. Like, obviously, they block it out. Obviously, because they don't want people recording their stuff. I get that totally. So you might not be able to get the draft board. The best I got is kind of what we're going to be working with right there. So I will be kind of listening sporadically throughout it. And if you guys could drop a thumbs up on the stream, I would really appreciate it as well. Hey, Michael, thank you for the $5 super chat. Please explain the Wizards' plan. Only thing I could think of is going to package Kuzma, Brogdon, and picks for a top pick or a young star. Could definitely see that. I don't get the Brogdon point of it. I guess it's just another trade piece, right? You could flip Brogdon for maybe another pick. And I think what I've been reading on Twitter is maybe they're going to try to move 14 and 16 to move up in the top 10. Maybe they really like... okay, let me... Stream bitrate is 6800. I don't know what that means, but maybe they try to move up into the lottery. Maybe they really like somebody. Maybe they really like somebody there. So they want me to up this bitrate. That's just great. Okay, I think we're good. My connection's good. I don't know. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that. I may have to up this bitrate. Hopefully everything sounds good on your end. But yeah, what is Washington doing? I agree, Michael. I agree. I think they're gonna be making another move tonight, for sure. I think they could move 16 and 24. What did that? No, 14 and 26 to move up. I don't get why you moved Denny. He's in the first year of a descending contract. It's a great deal. And they decide to move him for a rebuilding team. Yeah, like you said, like I said, you flip Brogdon. You also get a 2029 first. Interesting. I love this for Portland. Like, I'd much rather move that 2029 first, which it's like the second of a couple because they're able to still keep their pick. And I think it's either Boston's or Milwaukee's in 29. And then you get basically Denny Avdija, who I think could flourish next to Scoot Henderson because he's able to facilitate. He could be an offensive hub in the post, and he's also able to score now. And he's been getting better and better with his shooting each year in his career, which is really exciting for sure. But yeah, hopefully everything sounds good. I don't know. I got like PTSD from the last stream I did here. They're saying that use a stream bitrate of 2800. I am not familiar, or 6800. I am not familiar with your game. 6800. We're at 2700. I'm gonna do 6500. Should I do that? Watch this crash the stream. Watch this just crash the stream. Hopefully everything sounds good still. Hopefully everything sounds good. I think it's good on my end. I am so excited, man. I am so excited. Hey, Joe, thank you for the $5 donation. Yo, Matt, excited to be back for another draft live stream. OG getting 5 years, 200. And then getting Mikal Denny to Portland for Brogdon. I know, crazy stuff. The Knicks are making moves. My Knicks are making moves. And then Jockey Boy, thank you for the $2 donation. Cavs move Garland in the offseason. I mean, that is a possibility still, but it's looking like they're going to kind of run most of this team back, honestly. Like, they think they can contend in the East with Mitchell. I think they're going to get a new extension done. We'll see who the new head coach is going to be. But yeah, definitely exciting stuff in the Eastern Conference. But is anybody better than Boston? I don't think so. So also, I got my mock draft, or my mock draft, which I did update with the Denny trade that we're going to be following. And I do have my big board as well. that we're going to be following throughout this stream. We will go through the mock. If you guys want to see any spots, we can do it. Agent 65, what are your thoughts on the Knicks trading for Bridges? You know I love it, man. You know I love it. That's the guy that the Knicks need, somebody that can crash the glass, can defend, can knock down threes, and he obviously has great chemistry with Jalen Brunson and Dante DiVincenzo and Josh Hart, and he's on a great contract, $24 million this year and next year. I'm a huge fan of it, and you're able to keep OG Anunoby. I don't know how Randall feels about this. I mean, Randall may hate this, but you never know. What's up, Jael from Portugal? Dude, staying up late tonight to watch the stream. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. Yeah, shout out to everybody in Europe, Australia, Asia, Africa, just anybody that's got an advanced time zone here that's going to be staying up till 2, 3 a.m. on a Wednesday to watch this stream, to watch the draft. It's crazy. It's crazy. The draft has not started yet. Nope, it has not. It starts at 8 o'clock Eastern time. So we're pretty much just going to be answering questions here before it gets started. I'm super excited for this. I'm hoping I'm able to kind of watch it as we follow along, but obviously I'm trying to do like 19 things at once. We got 2,000 people in here. Thank you all for coming out. If you can hit a thumbs up on the stream, I would appreciate it. A lot of people were asking, is Bronny going top like 20, top 10? I don't think Bronny gets drafted tonight. I don't think we see Bronny get drafted. No, I'm not Australian. I am from Long Island, New York. Live in Philadelphia, though. It's enemy territory out here as a Knicks fan. Ethan14, thank you for the $2 donation. Top Bucks targets at 23. Khalil Ware, if he's there, for sure. I have them mocked Filipowski, but I only think it's like Filipowski because I have Yves Missi going 21. I mean, I think Khalil Ware is going to go high. He could be a lottery guy. In my updated mock, I have Zach 87. I don't know why, but I feel it. I still have my trade where I got Memphis moving up from 9 to 6 to take Klingon. I'm still sticking with that. 1239, shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. Spurs land Dillingham Carter. I don't think Dillingham goes in the top 10. A lot of people, including like Jonathan Wasserman, Bleacher Report, Kevin O'Connor, The Ringer, have been saying that Dillingham may fall. And I know like he's a clutch client. He hasn't really done a lot of workouts, and he's been dealing with an ankle injury as well. Man, this whole new apron stuff in the NBA is also crazy. Because like now teams are restricted to do so many moves out here. Got 2,100 people in here. Thank you guys all for coming out. I appreciate it. I appreciate it a ton. Yeah, so if you guys have any questions, like please, like let them in the know in the chat. Edie's not going 7. I know. I don't think so, but I'm like, screw it. I'm throwing him in the mock. I don't really care if my mock's right or not at this point. Hey Ryan, thank you for the $1 donation. I appreciate it. Nick Claxton back to Brooklyn. People in the chat are saying it. Is that true? Is that true? Yep. 4 years, $100 million. Honestly, I don't hate that. I don't really think that that's that much nowadays. Wow. Like 25 million is the new like 15 million. And I honestly think that's really good for Brooklyn. You didn't lose him for nothing. I think that, dude, Brooklyn's had a great couple of days. I'm excited for my Nets rebuild because now the Nets, who traded Mikal Bridges to the New York Knicks, can actually go into a proper rebuild because they had the contingency plan that they were going to get their first round picks back from the Rockets in the Bridges deal, and they pulled that off. So now they can tank for Cooper Flagg next year. They could be bad in 2026, and they can build around the core they have. Hey, CM, thank you for the £5 dono. Enjoying the draft from the UK. Going to be a long night. Yeah, I agree. I think your Heat are going to get somebody really good. All right, that is I think a really good deal for Brooklyn. I mean, Nick Claxton gets $100 million. But yeah, $25 million, like I said. The cap is going up. Now I'm wondering what Hartenstein gets. Claxton's a little bit younger, and I still think better than Hartenstein can be. But I do wonder what Hartenstein's going to get in free agency now. The draft starts at 8 o'clock Eastern time, so about 20 minutes. Simmons to Houston for Dylan Brooks. Sign and trade probably, yeah. If the Knicks could get maybe a draft pick, that's what they should try to do. Because now the Pelicans, I'm sure, are trying to get a big. You know, the Thunder are trying to get a big. I mean, Detroit could want another big as well. They have all this money to spend. There's some teams that want bigs out there for sure. So this is my big board. I got Sarr number 1, Holland 2. I'm high on Holland. Hey, Dylan Brooks, thank you for the $5 donation. Who do you think Houston takes, Klingon or Reed? Right now, I do have Reed, but it's either Reed or Klingon. Because I do think 1 and 2 is going to be Sarr, and it's going to be, or Sarr 2 and Reese Sachet number 1. Now I can actually record my Nets 10-year rebuild, which may come out tomorrow because I wanted to wait and see if Claxton re-signed. Thoughts on Terrence Shannon falling to 30? Possibly. I have him going 25 to the Knicks. I do. He's on my big board. It's a little bit lower, right? I have Terrence Shannon 35 on my big board. I have Boston taking Alex R30. Hey, maybe he falls. Who knows? Ben Sadiq, thank you for the £5 donation, man. How's full-time YouTube treating you? Keep it all coming. You're smashing it. Ron Howell to OKC for me tonight, please. Hey, it's been good, man. It's been good. It's obviously fun talking basketball every day. I did switch up my mock a little bit. I had him originally 12 to OKC, but I dropped him a spot with the Wizards trade. Sir, thank you for the $1 donation as well. I appreciate it. All right, so yeah, I feel like I'm gonna be like looking at so many things tonight. I am so excited for this draft, man. I really am. And I'm excited to see like all your guys' reactions too, because like we're obviously gonna have very similar reactions. We got 2,800 people in here. Thank you guys for coming out. I appreciate it. And if you guys want to see any like mocks or anybody on my big board, I filled it out. I got 64 people here. This is at least everybody I've watched at least 2 games or seen in person. Like I didn't know who Quinn Post was till the draft combine. Watched him there and then dug into the film a little bit. All these guys, like I assume all these guys are gonna get drafted. If you're curious where I have Bronny is 61. Yeah, I have him a little bit lower than you may think. My dog is Fred. Thank you for the $5 donation, man. Talks to my Hornets moving up to 3. Who would they take? You know who I would love at 3? Reed Shepherd. He is the perfect complementary piece to LaMelo Ball and Brandon Miller. Lights out shooter, can get to the rim, honestly can hold his own defensively. And if you ever have to worry about a backup point guard situation, LaMelo maybe injured, Reed Shepherd could slide right in. That's who I think they should move up to 3 for. Colm, thank you for the €1 donation. Joe, thank you for the $5 donation. Dream scenario, Spurs trade for pick number 1 to get Sarr. If the draft continues as normal, like Castle at 4, either Carter, Holland, and Dillingham, or Topic at 8. I agree. I think Castle at 4 is in play for sure. I don't think they trade up to number 1 anymore. Seems like we're walking in Reece Shea to the Hawks. And at 8, I love those options as well. I mock Salon. I would rather have Devin Carter or Ron Holland for sure. Riley, thank you for the $5 donation. Wizards going to come out tonight as the big winners. Alex Sarr and potentially Devin Carter and Nikola Topic at 14. Yeah, like, that's actually interesting because I had no idea what Portland was going to do at 14. Now I have Rob at 14 to Washington because there was a way that, like, Rob, Collier, Ron Holland, Jared McCain were all going to be available for the Heat at 15 and the Sixers at 16. We can't let them get away with this. We can't. That, like, the Miami Heat are going to get such a steal at 15 because Ron Holland's going to fall or somebody like that. Yeah, for sure. Emmerich, thank you for the $1 donation, man. I really appreciate it. Sorry if I also wasn't able to check out your mocks. So many of you guys sent me mocks on Twitter, and I responded to a bunch, but obviously I can only respond to so many. So just, like, I appreciate you sending it out to me, and I'll hope to still kind of dig through a little bit because I try to respond to as many people as I can. Yeah, so Wizards, yeah, I don't know why they're trading Denny Avdia, but now they have 2. They have 14, and they have 26. But rumors are that they would be trading 26 and 14 to maybe move up into the top 10. Do they want, I don't think it would be for Klingon. Do they want Castle? Where is Malcolm Brogdon getting rerouted to? Because no way he's going to be a Wizard more than like half this season. Ethan, thank you for the $2 donation. SROS block Shams tonight. I know, they're going to spoil the picks. Dude, Woj has been bodying Shams. What's been up with that? Woj has been bodying Shams. It's been kind of crazy. We got almost 3,000 people in here. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it a ton coming out. Anthony says, Ross, where do you think Cam Johnson or Dorian Finney-Smith end up this offseason? Apparently talks about Cam in Cleveland, which I don't hate because they do have matching salary. Dorian Finney-Smith, I mean, a reunion in Dallas, I don't know how I feel about that. Miami could use a Dorian Finney-Smith, but it's going to be tough for their matching salary for sure. You're just trying to think of teams that could compete that would want him. Like Sacramento maybe takes a flyer, but it's like tough trying to get to that matching salary for some of these teams because they're making a decent amount. So there could be signing trades and stuff like that. Who should the Mavs trade for? Not Jeremy Grant. I will say so. I don't think that would be a wise decision. Judah Mintz. I do have Judah Mintz in my big board. I got to watch him a little bit. He is a Syracuse boy. But I don't know. There's a lot. He's a project play. Like, basically, I'm cool with anybody in my 50s or 60s getting drafted. But they're pretty much all project plays. Like, they're guys that I'm not comfortable taking in the top 45. But, hey, you're investing a couple years of development. I agree. I can see that. Will you turn on sound when the draft starts? I could keep the sound on. It's up to you guys if you want to see that. Like, I think you can hear right now there's a commercial going on, right? Yeah, like, you'd be able to hear that for sure. I mean, we got 15 minutes till the draft starts. Hey, thank you, Jesse, for the $2 donation. I don't know if I read that one. Just hopefully, like, I thank you guys all for donating. It does mean a lot. Where do I think Jonathan Mogbo is going? I do not have him mocked in the first round. Now, I am debating. If you guys want me to, I will stream the first 15 picks tomorrow. Just like a first recap, and then we could just talk about that, and I'll make a second round mock draft. I think it's so weird that it's 2 days, but I honestly don't hate it. I don't. Keep the sound on. Yeah, maybe I'll keep the sound on really low. Okay, let me know. I'll keep it like that. Let me know if that's too loud or not. Let me know if that's too loud or not, or that's annoying. Just, I think it might be fine. It might be too loud, honestly. Yeah, that might be too loud. Maybe something like that. Cam Christie getting picked tonight. I think there's a chance. I don't have Cam Christie in my mock, but he's like right outside my big board there. Like, I think he goes early second. McCain to the Spurs at 8. Hey, it's a possibility. It definitely is. Thoughts on Pelle Larsson? Love from Sweden. I actually like Pelle's game, but I think he needs to go to the right situation. I have him ranked 48th on my big board. Too loud? Okay, yeah. I did lower it, so let me know. Thank you, Mark, for subscribing. Sounds good. Too loud? A little bit louder. People were saying too loud or too quiet. That's funny. Hey, Colm, thank you for the €5 donation. Do you think Portland trades up or moves out of 7 at all after the Denny trade? I think so. They could definitely do something. And shout out to you, man, being up in Ireland. Keep it off for now. Yeah, I'm going to keep it off until the draft starts. Yeah, we don't need to hear them talk. I agree. And it's too low. Okay. Zach to Edie to the Lakers. I don't know if he falls to 17. I mean, I had them going Khalil Ware. I mocked. I don't know. I read a couple Edie reports to Portland. They liked him. So we'll see what happens. And maybe they're not going to take a wing because they already got one in Denny Avdia and they have all these guards still on the roster. Where do you got a Dembona? I got him going in the first round. I'm a big Dembona guy. I have him going to my Knicks. I would love that for sure. AJ Johnson, I have a weird grade on. I mean, he's a project play as well. People are really high on AJ Johnson. I think there's defensive potential right away that he could be solid, but I think there's definitely offensive feel for the game that he's going to have to come around. I have him 53. AJ, thank you for the £2 donation. Yeah, past midnight in London. Yeah. Hope your Rockets do well. Hope they get Reed Shepard for you. Riley, thank you for the $5 donation. What do you think about the rumor of the Rockets taking Klingon at 3 and trading Şengün for KD? How insane is that? How insane is that? I don't know how true it is because Matt Ishbia tweeted out that that's false, but Woj casually dropped that the Rockets wanted the Suns picks from Brooklyn so they could try to make a push for KD. I don't think that happens. I don't. I think it could be a little bit more realistic. KD comes next offseason or Devin Booker at one point, but I just don't think. I just don't think that they move KD or Booker this offseason. As crazy it would be and cool for content, I don't think it would happen. Click a Bell trade potentially. Who do I want the Knicks to take? There's a lot of guys I'm okay with. I'm okay with Kolek. I'm okay with Furphy. Any big, not named Filipowski, I'm fine with. I like Barrow Shireman. I like Keyshawn George. I like Osa Ighodaro. Who are my top 5 picks? This is my mock right now. We got Risache 1, Sar 2, Shepard 3, Castle 4, Matas Buzelis number 5. But I don't know. Some team may trade out. Interesting. You can't bet on Bronny James to the Cavs at 20. That's interesting. Okay. Corey Kisper's showing a lot of interest. That would be somebody really good on the Dallas Mavericks for sure. Now I feel like I gotta have Twitter. Okay, what did Woj tweet out? Is it just Risache number 1? Yeah. I think, okay. So I'm gonna be 1 for 1 in my mock. Gonna be 1 for 1 in the mock. Not what I would do, but yeah. I don't. Filipowski at 25, you know, it isn't terrible. Like, I think that's fine for the value. I mean, where is he on my big board? I think he's around there. Like, he's 26 on my big board. So, if Misi's off the board and Ware and all those guys are off the board, then I'm cool with Filipowski if it comes down to it. Because I do think the Knicks need a body. If it's not going to be a Dembona, I think PJ Hall's too high. I don't like Ulrich Chomsky to the Knicks specifically. Yeah. They're doing a Monica McNutt. It's crazy she works for ESPN, too, because she's done, like, Knicks radio and stuff. Celtics, Bronny, we'll see. Hey, my day's been good. Man, I couldn't sleep last night because I was like, I want to make, like, content after the Mikal Bridges trade went down, so I woke up at, like, 5:30, 6 a.m. today and made videos right away. Yeah, I would say try not to follow the chat when picks are being made too much because people will spoil it in the chat. Just a word of advice. So if there's a team specifically that you're really intrigued on, maybe, like, say you're a really big Pistons fan and the Rockets just made their pick, I would stay off Twitter for the next 20 minutes and maybe stay out of the chat for sure. Celtics getting Bronny at 30, maybe. We got 4,600 people in here. Thank you, everybody. We got over 500 likes on the stream. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. And thank you guys for the support on the mock draft video. Like, that got 113,000 views the last time I saw it. So that means a ton. Turn off Woj pumps. I know. It's crazy they keep doing it. Now, I don't know. If Washington gets, like, Sar at 2 and Rob Dillingham at 14, I mean, that is nice. I'm surprised they wouldn't have been able to leverage Kispert in 26. And I just hate that they moved Denny. I don't know why. I'm a big Denny of Dia fan. I don't know if this is going to look good for you guys on the screen, but can I, like, show you Basketball Reference? Let's see. Like, Denny, it's tough to see. All right, like, Denny's good. I don't know. That's not going to really come out too well. All right, it's fine. It's fine. We're good. Let me just do that so you guys can see more screens. There we go. There we go. Yeah. All right. Jimmy opt out. Jimmy Butler opts out. Why are you just spamming that? Hey, thank you, Huntress. I appreciate that. Thoughts on Cody Williams? You know what? I actually come around on Cody a little bit more. I actually think he could be a solid defender right away. There's feel for the game things. I think he needs to be more aggressive. I think he needs to work on finishing at the rim. He's got to be, I think, not clutcher. I think, like, watching him at Colorado just wasn't really aggressive in the clutch, wasn't demanding the ball. And I know he's a freshman on a solid Colorado team. I just think we could have got a little bit more out of him there. And I think he needs to work on his ball handling when he's attacking the rim. I think it's easy to strip it from him. Maybe that's going in the weight room or something like that. Joe, thank you for the $2 donation. You still plan on coming to San Antonio for his first game? I got to, man. I've yet to see a basketball game in Texas. I was actually in Texas last Labor Day. Me and my friends, we did Houston Friday night, Astros game, Saturday, Texas Longhorns game in Austin, Sunday, Texas Rangers game in Dallas, but haven't hit a basketball game out there. I do. I wanted to go to Houston, actually, for the McDonald's All-American game this year. Couldn't make it out. Hey, Jacob, thank you for the $10 donation, man. I appreciate it. What about Justin Edwards? You know what? I'm happy Edwards, actually. I don't know. I think he probably should have stayed a year at Kentucky, but I know he went through a lot this year. He is my 52nd ranked player in this class. I think the shot needs to be consistent. I think he needs to work on maybe his quickness. I don't know. I feel like the game's pretty slow to him, and he does have the wingspan to do things, and he does have the length and the versatility. Like I said, for a lot of these raw prospects, a lot's going to come down to like how much this team invests in their development. Sham said, I'm told Jimmy Butler will not be signing an extension with the Heat, and he could be a free agent in 2025. Uh-oh. I mean, Jimmy, that may light a fire like under Jimmy too, and he may like just ball out next year. What's up, Pinksills? Vucevic to the Grizzlies. I'm sure Bulls fans would be happy. If I had to give my prediction on Bronny, 55 to the Lakers. That's what I'm thinking. Thoughts on a BI trade tonight? I don't know, but Philadelphia, they should try to do something because the Knicks are getting better. Teams around them are getting better. And I think they really can't afford on, I don't know, running this team back or just having role players next year. Because, like, the Knicks got better. The Bucks are going to be better or healthier. The Celtics are obviously going to be the team to beat. I think they need Brandon Ingram. Unless they think they can get Jimmy Butler. Maybe that happens now that Butler's not signing an extension. Hey, thank you, P1094. What do you think will happen with Jeremy Grant? I don't know. Like, who's paying Jeremy Grant all this money, right? What about Jared McCain? I have him mocked to the Heat at 15. That's a sweet spot for him, and that's a phenomenal pick for whoever gets them. I'm excited. Like, the video you guys will get tomorrow is going to be my draft grades for every first-round pick. I will be grading each pick. And then Friday, I may just kind of, like, give the winners and losers from the draft and stuff like that. And then who knows, maybe we'll get something going down over the weekend. Dem Bonus of Boston at 30. I would like that for them. I would. Here we are, 2024 NBA Draft. Let's go. I am hyped for this. I am. Man, Bub Carrington, too, is a sleeper I love in this draft. Like, I'm a big Bub Carrington fan. I have him 18 to the Magic, but do I have him higher on my big board? I have Bub 18 as well. But, like, I don't know, man. The right fit for Bub could be the best player in this draft. The draft has not started yet. No, it starts in about 5 minutes. I was actually at the draft in 2018. Watched my Knicks take Kevin Knox over Mikal Bridges. That was a lot of fun. I actually loved Kevin Knox, that pick at the time. Panther fan, thank you for the $2 donation. Do you think the Hornets move up and trade Mark Williams? I think that could be in play for Klingon or Sarr, but I wouldn't do that unless you're doing like a 3-team trade and you're moving up with Houston at 3 and maybe you're getting number 9. I don't know. I just think there's no point in that because you're at 6 and Mark Williams may be a rich price unless you're moving up to number 1 or number 2. There's Isaiah Collier. Bronny definitely didn't get the green room invite, right? That would have been kind of sad because he's not. I don't think he gets drafted tonight. I mean, it would be kind of insane. All right, so I got Zachary Reese-Sachet number 1 in my mock. I need it. I need to go 1 for 1. Last year, I went 1 for 1. I'm pretty sure I had Scoot number 2, so I went 1 for 2 real quick. I have Isaiah Collier going 19 Toronto. I would take him a lot higher than that. He's my 9th ranked prospect. So yeah, that would obviously get a really good grade for me if you ended up getting him that low. Potential starting 5 for the Knicks. I mean, you got Brunson at the 1, OG at the 2, or Bridges at the 2, and then whoever isn't at the 2 at the 3. You got Julius Randle at the 4. For now, Mitchell Robinson at the 5 with McBride, Dante, and Hart off the bench. That is really good. Hey, Jackson, thank you for the $5 donation. Hey, dude, no question from me. Just want you to know that all the work you do for your channels doesn't go unnoticed. And you know more ball than anyone. Hey, Jackson, I appreciate that a ton, man. That means a lot. Thank you for your support. I appreciate that. It's Tristan Newton not getting picked. He may day 2. He's not going to get picked tonight. I'd be shocked. Where's Kolek ranked? I have Tyler Kolek ranked. That's my mock. 23. I like his point guard upside, but I don't think he's really, like, he doesn't have a super high ceiling. He's not winning you playoff series, like, on his own, but he's still a really good player for sure. Man, I'm excited. We got this draft starting soon. I don't know what I want to do right now. I don't know why this won't show me this. We got over 4,000 people in here. Thank you guys. I appreciate it a ton. I do. All right. And if we ever have 5,000 viewers, somebody let me know in the chat because I can't actually see it right now. How long till it starts? We got about 3 minutes. I'm thinking it's going to be Reese-Sachet number 1. Sarr hasn't even worked out with the Hawks. So I think all signs are pointing to Reese-Sachet number 1, which this whole Alex Sarr situation number 1 is kind of weird, honestly. Like, why does he not want to work out with the Hawks? Why does he want to go to a team that is actually going to be potentially in the playoffs next year, and he could play under a point guard like Trae Young that could just enhance his development? I don't know. I don't. Hey, Patrick Lewis, thank you for the $40 donation, man. That's like huge. I thank you so much. 4th year watching your draft coverage. Keep up all the work you do. Go Knicks. Hey, go Knicks, Patrick. Thank you so much for coming for the 4th year. Glad you enjoy it. Why did Washington trade Denny? I don't know. Maybe they think they can get another first for Brogdon, but you just signed Denny under this contract. Maybe they think they can leverage 14 to move up. You get a 2029 first. Maybe they realize they're not going anywhere with Denny on this contract. Let's get the most we can for him. And I don't know. I think it's a great pickup for Portland, for sure. Hey, Elverson, thank you for the $2.50 donation. Hey, man, love the videos from Iceland and love the draft content. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Glad you enjoy it. That does mean a lot. Dude, I had so much fun doing the draft this year. I don't know if you guys followed the draft a little bit more this year, but I definitely did. And I had so much fun making videos for you guys and the rankings and the big boards and the mock drafts and all that. And I think you guys enjoyed it as well. And even for a down year, I think we had a lot of fun with it. And if we're going to have this much fun in a down year, I can't even imagine what it's going to be next year with Cooper Flagg, Ace Bailey, Dylan Harper, Nolan Traore, and those guys. For sure. Who do I think the Bucks are going to pick? I have Filipowski. I think they go big, especially if those rumors are true that they're looking to move Brook Lopez. For sure. And where do I have James Book Night Out? Where did I? I probably had him in the lottery. Anthony Rice, thank you for the $5 donation. Thank you for all the amazing content. I have a question. If you didn't cheer for the Knicks, what team would you? Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate that. I don't know, honestly. I really liked the Suns growing up because I was Steve Nash is one of my favorite players of all time. So I'd probably say the Suns, I think, would be my second favorite team. And I really enjoyed the Bledsoe, Dragic era Suns teams and Isaiah Thomas there growing up. So I would probably say Phoenix, actually. I don't know if it would be, I'm trying to think. I like Denver as well, a middle 2010s Denver team, like Ty Lawson, as a UNC fan, I would say. Less than a minute. Here we go. We are about to go into the 2024 NBA draft. Where do I have Ron Holland? Or where did you have Ron Holland? 13 to the Kings, which has been rumored before, but we'll see if it happens. Damn, I really wonder what's going to go on with Kevin Durant. How legit that really is. All right, they're going to commercial, and then here we go. We got the draft starting. What is your opinion about Buzelis? I think you got to put the right development into him. He's my 11th ranked prospect. I like him in the half court. I think there could be troubles creating separation, but I do think he does better creating separation in the half court than a Reese Shea does, than a Cody Williams does, than maybe a Jacoby Walter does. If he's hitting its threes, he could be a phenomenal player in this league, but that's a big if. He was a good shooter in high school. He wasn't last year for the Ignite. We'll see what he is in the NBA. It's just like 5th. It's kind of high. 5 is kind of high if that's where he goes. We got almost 5,000 people in here. Thank you, guys. Thank you. We're getting close. We're getting close. Ron Holland, bona fide future all-star. I have Holland as my 2nd ranked player in this class, so I could look like an absolute fool. But in a class where there's so many uncertainties and his athleticism is going to play, his competitiveness, his motor, his defensive ability, he could switch on that end of the floor. And I think his athleticism is going to play, man. And I think the shot could be okay. And I think even if he shoots 31% from 3 on smallish volume, he could still shoot north of almost 50% from the field because he could finish at the rim. Jack Christos, thank you for the $10 donation. What do you think the Bulls do? Do they trade Levine? They should, but maybe it's not wise to do that right now. Maybe you keep him and you just hope that he's good enough to start off the year to bump up that trade value. And then you get a little bit more for him because right now it just seems like a salary dump. And you get maybe a first, and that's it. Or it's like a projected first, or protected first. So maybe it's not worth it. But if I were Chicago, yeah, I would enter into a rebuild. I would try to sign and trade DeRozan for capital. I would move on if you could from Vucevic or Levine. And I know it sounds crazy, but I would see Ayo Dosunu's value on the open market. He's got 2 years left on his deal, $7 million a year. It's a steal of a contract, but you're gonna pay him a lot of money when you're into a rebuild. Is that worth it? We just watched what the Wizards did. Teams do this. They trade these good players as they're entering into a rebuild because either they're going to ask a lot of money at the end of the rebuild or they're going to maybe be peaking during the rebuild. Thank you, Panther fan, for the $2 donation. I had James Bouknight going 7th in my 2021 mock. Love that. I thought UConn guys were foolproof. Guess not. Soupnet, I like the idea of Tristan DeSilva to the Lakers. I want to see him on a playoff team next year. I do. Klingon, Shepard, and Castle should be top 3. Those... Yeah, that's fair. I'm a little lower on Klingon because I like the upside of some of these guards, but I still have him as my 8th ranked prospect. Like, if he went 3rd, I'm cool with that. I don't know if I would take him 1, though. I think that's a little risky. I can't believe that they traded away Denny Avdia. Hey, we got 5,000 people in here. Thank you. Everyone that came out, I appreciate it. It means a ton. We're going to be here for pretty much the next 3 hours, reacting to every single pick, hopefully some trades, some rumors, and stuff like that. So, yeah, thank you all for coming out. I will be sharing my big board, my mock. We are perfect right now in the mock. Obviously, it hasn't started. And then for each pick, we'll kind of be listening to some of the insight that they have over on ESPN. It's unfortunate I can't really have the draft board here at the bottom just because, I don't know, for some reason, now it's blacked out. I guess it makes sense. ESPN doesn't want me to use their footage. Hey, that makes sense. But thank you, everybody in here. If you could drop a like on the stream if you haven't, it goes a long way. Thank you. What if Zach Edey just goes 5 to Detroit? I tweeted this out ultimate chaos. I need that. I need Zach Edey going 3. I need chaos. All right, so let's see what... Is Adam Silver coming out? He is. Here we go. Let me know if this is too loud or too quiet. And Taker, I think Topic goes 10 to the Utah Jazz. I got him right there. Yeah, rest in peace, Jerry West and Bill Walton. Too quiet? Thank you for letting me know. Let me bump that up. I don't want to make it too loud.
50 greatest players in league history. They were 2 very different people. Their backgrounds, their personalities.
Hey, thank you for the $2 donation, Mario. Do you think Golden State will try moving up? I don't think so. I think the only thing they're trying to do right now is get Paul George.
Their shared love and devotion to the game of basketball and their dream of playing in the NBA. The same dream that bonds this year's draft picks. Like Jerry West and Bill Walton, all the players selected tonight have their own unique story.
All right, I raise it again. Hopefully it's not so quiet.
Culmination of years of hard work and dedication. The draft, of course, is also an important night for our teams. Look no further than the Boston Celtics, the reigning NBA champions.
Dude, no way it's still quiet. You see Donovan Clingan clapping about the Celtics?
Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum with the third pick. Two players who became all-stars and then led their team to its first championship in 16 years. Congratulations again to the Celtics on a record-setting 18th.
Okay,
NBA
glad it's
title.
perfect now. Glad it's perfect. Dude, Donovan Clingan clapping about the Celtics. Dude, you're going to have to throw that out of you when you're in the NBA.
Around the world, thank you for your support throughout the season. We wouldn't be here without you. Let's get started.
All right, glad it's good. Silver!
First pick
Fire me up,
in the
Adam Silver! We're here!
2024
We're
NBA
here!
draft
We're here!
belongs to the Atlanta Hawks.
They're
You have
taking
5
Zach Edey.
minutes to make their selection.
All right, let's go, boys. Drop your predictions. Drop them in the chat. Is it Reese Shea? Is it Sar? Are you going 1 for 1 in your mock? I need to know. I need to know. Thank you, Gabriel, for the donation. OKC should trade up for Clingan. I agree. They should be more aggressive with their picks. Totally agree with you, man. Thank you for the donation. Hopefully I was able to read everything. Yeah. Yeah, the delay's messing with me. I know. Because I'm like, is it too? Okay, it's all sounds good. I turned it off for now. Don't worry. Edie going number 1. Reese Shea. Sar. So a lot of people were saying Sar. It would be kind of shocking if he goes number 1. I would be very shocked. I would be shocked.
They selected David Thompson from NC State, but he opted to go to the ABA, where he was also drafted number 1 and decided to play out.
Let me do this real quick. All right, that's better. I had this like
In the last 10 seasons, though, the Hawks have made the East Finals twice. Once in
All right, I feel like it's gonna be Reese Shea, but I would be very shocked if it's Sar. I mean, we're about to find out. All right, I am so hyped, man. After all this draft stuff, we're finally here. Jackenstein, thank you for the $5 donation. Who do you think the Magic are taking with their 2 picks? And who should they trade for or sign? I'm not sure who they would take in the second round. I have Bub Carrington. I think Bub Carrington, Johnny Furphy, if Isaiah Collier is on the board, one of those guys could definitely be in play. But who knows? Maybe they switch everything up and they take another wing. Could be a possibility. Super Whooper, thank you for the donation. Bronny to the Suns, so Bron can be with his son on the Suns. Thank you, man, for watching me since 2018. That just would be insane. That would be insane. Reed Shepherd 1, imagine Reed Shepherd 1.
Doesn't work the way they want. And then when you look at, there's conversations.
What
out
does
there
Richard
about what's
Jefferson
the
have to
market
tell
for
me?
Trae Young, and that puts Atlanta in a very difficult spot. Do you try and continue
Damn,
to build
their
around these?
record playing together, Trae Young and DeJounte Murray's 55 and 26. Not great. Yeah. Bronny James number 1. Imagine would be the craziest thing of all time. Would be insane. Man, I can't believe like Reese Shea's gonna go 1. It's wild. Like his year too, because nobody was really talking about him going number 1 back in September, October, November. This was truly like a one-of-a-kind year. If he does go 1, he may not.
Killer NBA athlete, but he's athletic, and he does a lot of things on the.
55. Did I say 55 and 26 and 62? sorry. I was like reading something as I was saying that, like something else. Sorry about that. Imagine Buzelis goes number 1. Ice Cold, thank you for the $5 donation. Who do we think about at 4 and 8 for San Antonio? So I have Stephon Castle at 4. He can defend, he can cut, slash, play off ball. Questions are with his shooting, with his shot. It's a slow release, and it's got to be more consistent. But playing with Wemby can only help him because it can only help him because he's going to get better looks and open looks out there with him, and he's going to be able to be a good defender. He wants to be a franchise point guard. We'll see about that. 8, since you're getting a guard there, I still think Devin Carter could fit perfectly on this team. I mocked T-John Salon. That's not what I would do. But I think T-John Salon can provide you some upside long term. He can knock down some threes. He can hold his own defensively, and he could be in that front court with Victor Wembanyama. For sure. Yeah, so let's see what happens. Man, I am excited. I'm just happy we're here. I'm sure Shams and Woj have tweeted it out already, but we are here. Let me actually tweet this out that we are live. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Cool. All right. Yeah, I'm sure it's going to be Risache. We'll see, though. We'll see. I do have mocked Risache, so I would like to get the number 1 pick right. I would. This is the time of the year where you got to unfollow or mute Shams and Woj. And yeah, truly thank you everyone that donates. Like, obviously you don't have to do that. I'm going to try to read as many chats as I can that have like relevant topics to what I'm talking about, but it's not like the end all be all. But I'm obviously going to read no matter what you donate for sure. Castle going to Charlotte would be a great fit. Do I think Brooklyn flips Bojan Bogdanovic? I'm sure a team wants Bojan, but like, I don't know. There's not enough, I feel like, matching salary out there to go out and get like for Bojan. And Bojan's not what he used to be, unfortunately. Hey, thank you, Lorenzo. Zach is on the phone. Probably going to be him. You want Cody Williams over a point guard as a Bulls fan? I totally agree with that. I don't think they need another guard.
Rep in the city. Rep in the city, wondering who
the
is
pick
going
is in.
to
Let's get it.
joining him in their city in Atlanta as they are on the clock with the number 1 pick. We are hearing they are getting close. Obviously, we just saw the draft headquarters where some exciting phone calls were potentially made. If you're moving down the checklist, though, for Atlanta, obviously DeJounte Murray, Trae Young, their futures at the top. What are you looking at next year?
Damn, Landry Fields.
There's a lot
Kyle Corbin, Landry Fields being in their front office is like the craziest thing. It really is. It really is. Oh, we got 5,600 people in here. Thank you, guys. I've invested so much time into this draft process and like know so much about these guys. I want my Knicks to make at least 1 pick tonight. If they traded both the picks, I will lose my mind. Jay Knows Ball, $2 donation. As a French person, I'm so happy we're here taking over. Back-to-back years, number 1 pick's going to be a French guy. If it's Sar or Risache. Here we go. The pick is in. Are we going 1 for 1?
With the first pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Atlanta Hawks select Zachary Risache.
Risache. There it is. There it is.
JL Boron-Bress.
The French man chugging the Bud Light. Yuval Van, thank you for the $2 donation. What do you think the Warriors should do? I mean, you got to prolong this Steph run. You do. I would trade for Paul George if it meant no draft capital and only Jonathan Kuminga. All right, so Risache goes number 1 overall. I mocked that. That's not what I would do. Alex Sarr apparently didn't work out with the Hawks. So why? I don't know. But yeah, Risache is my 4th ranked guy, and he goes number 1. I mean, he could be a good shooter right away. He's taking a ton of threes out there for Jailberg and playing over there in Europe. He's probably, in my opinion, going to shoot mid to high 30s in his rookie season. Do I think he's going to shoot well overall from the field? I don't know. He may have attacking the rim issues. He can't really create separation. He's very skinny. Is he going to be able to finish at the rim, get to the foul line? Question marks. The Hawks are apparently enamored by his off-ball defense. I see the potential in that, but it's a different game out here. So I think it's a project play. It's weird because if you're Atlanta, you're trying to make the playoffs next year. You're trying to, if they don't move Trae or DeJounte this offseason, go 1 more year with this core and try to do something. I don't know. Maybe now you have Capella, you have Onyeka Okongwu, so you're fine at the big man spot. It's just interesting. They have so many wings. Like, what's AJ Griffin's future? What's Bogdan Bogdanovic's? DeAndre Hunter's? Obviously, we know Jalen Johnson's. It's weird. Also, Sarr, I don't know, man. It's weird. Sarr's my number 1 guy throughout this whole draft process, and it's been really odd that he didn't want to work out for the Hawks, right? Like, don't you want to be the number 1 overall pick in the goddamn NBA draft? I don't know. Like, you're going to make more money. You could say you're the number 1 pick, but he and I guess his camp thinks that it's a better situation for him. But I don't know, man. He lived in Atlanta when he was in the overtime elite a couple years ago. Patrick Graham, thank you for the donation, man. Do you think the Hornets, or do you think Holmes will fall to Denver? I don't know, because maybe the Knicks need a big, but apparently people were saying he has a promise in the first round, and that could be the promise for sure. What are your thoughts on the Denny trade? I just think it's questionable for Washington. Washington may have an interesting night, but Risache goes number 1.
More than any winged player.
Wizards are back. He wanted to be a 4? I guess. Can we put Jalen Johnson at the 3? It's positional as basketball at this point. Yeah, if you want to be a 4 for a championship team, sure. The Atlanta Hawks. Come on, man. And you're also like, you're what? 19 years old? Like, you get to play with Trae Young. I don't know. I guess Malcolm Brogdon can out facilitate for you. We'll see, though. We'll see. The pick is not in. We all assume it's going to be Alex Sarr, which I'm a huge fan of. I don't know what I'm getting. Like, what would you guys give a letter grade for Risache number 1. Do you give it a B? Like, I'm not giving it an A. He's my 4th ranked guy, and you take him number 1. I'll probably give it a B, which is crazy because last year for Wemby was obviously an A+. So it is interesting there. We got over 6,000 people in here. Thank you guys that have all come out to the stream. I really appreciate it. It's funny because, like, my most watched, I think, stream clip was when the Knicks took Obi Toppin back in 2020. And the Knicks were such an infuriating franchise then and frustrating team to watch. And now, look at how much has changed. If you've been watching me since, like, the Zion days where I'm thinking he can go to the Knicks, yeah, a lot has changed. The Knicks are now a top 6 team in the NBA, 2nd in the East. Wine Carey, thank you for the $1 donation. I've seen a lot of C's in the chat. Ooh, was I being too generous with a B? Maybe I'll say B-. I don't know. Oh, man. A lot of people were putting C's in the chat. B+. Yeah. I mean, good for him, man, going number 1. He seems like a really good kid. He does.
Happy to have them here, my friends, and, like, this is amazing.
Dude, imagine also being, like, 19 years old or 18 years old and coming over from a different country and, like, dude, imagine, like, you just got put in France right now and taking number 1 overall in, like soccer league or whatever it could be out there. Like, I'd be intimidated as hell. So good for him, man.
Hearing from.
Good for him. Hey, thank you, Cruz, for the donation, man. I appreciate that. Daron Holmes to the Knicks. I'm definitely cool with that. What channel am I watching on? I'm watching on ESPN.
The question for the Wizards is what is next in this rebuild that they are going through? This is an organization very much in flux post Bradley Beal and John Wall. They went 15-67 last season, the worst record in franchise history. Kyle Kuzma, though, was one of their bright spots, averaging just over 20.
Jonathan, thank you for the $5 donation. What are your thoughts on the Denny trade to the Blazers? Who do you think won the trade? I mean, initial look, like, the Blazers won it. I don't know what Washington is doing because Denny's got, like, 4 years left on this rookie extension on a really good deal. I know there's no draft in soccer. I was just trying to use an analogy. There is for the MLS, though. But, yeah, I think it's a really good trade for Portland because now, like, they weren't going to take somebody with 14 anyway, and now they could double up, or they could just, they don't have to take a wing at 7, and they could take Zach Edey or something like that. So we got Risache with the number 1 pick. Boom. There we go. My mock is perfect. Let's go. Devin Carter, the Miami Heat. Stop. We cannot let that happen. I mean, I'm giving, if this is SAR, which I presume it's going to be, I'm giving SAR, like, I'm giving this an A+. No, I'm giving this an A. Like, he's not a Wemby type guy. Yeah. So, I don't know. I'm sure it's going to get tweeted out by someone here. It's weird because you think, like, oh, he's going to be paired up with Denny of Di there, but he wants to play the 4. Who is the center in Washington then? Are they going Edey at 14 and they're going to go Edey and Sar? I mean, I would actually love that. I would love that. I don't know. We'll see, though. We will see. Thoughts on the Suns pick at 22? I like Tyler Kolek. Will Patterson, thank you for the $2 donation. Should the Lakers draft McCain and sign Isaiah Hartenstein? That would be 2 amazing moves. I would sign off on those completely if they could do that, and they're serious about moving 80 to the 4. Here we go. Silver, the pick is in.
With the 2nd pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Washington Wizards select Alex Sarr.
There it is.
From Toulouse, France, overtime elite, and Australia's Perth Wildcats of the NBL.
Alex Sarr, the 19-year-old Frenchman who helped France actually win a silver medal at the 2023 FIBA U19 World Cup. As Jay mentioned, he's been a pro since he was...
that's my top guy in the class. And I guess people were saying they traded Denny because Sarr wants to play the 4. Why are you letting a dude that's not even stepped foot in the NBA run your franchise? I don't know. I think he's better suited at the 5. We'll see. But like I said, who is going to be the center he's playing with in Washington? They have Rashawn Holmes. They have Marvin Bagley. I assume they're going to get somebody, but he's my top guy in the class, and you got him at number 2. I will be giving that an A grade. Yeah, that is pretty much pretty standard, I think. That is pretty standard. What's the highest Ron Holland can go? I don't think he goes top 7 now, which is kind of crazy. He is my 2nd-ranked guy. And it is cool. Alex Sarr's brother, Oliver Sarr, played in the NBA too for the Thunder, or might still even be on the Thunder's roster. Rockets keeping the pick. Let's find out. Who knows? This could be a trade time. What if they take Bronny at 3? I will lose my goddamn mind if that happened. I would lose my mind. Hey, Vonoxide, thank you for the $5 donation. Sorry not wanting to go to Atlanta, but being okay with the dumpster fire that has been Washington is weird. Yeah, I mean, Washington's into a rebuild. Like, if Atlanta didn't have Trae Young, then I could maybe see the reason that. But I just thought Trae would help his development so much because he's going to have a very raw feel for the game. He's going to be needing someone to put him in his spots that can throw him alley-oops. Because Sarr, I think, is going to be an impactful defender right away with his wingspan, court vision, and quickness. But offensively, I don't think he's going to be a good shooter right away. I think it's going to be kind of a struggle with his contact inside. And I just thought playing with Trae Young would help out a ton with that. Thank you for the donation. Brendan, Matt, what's the most concurrent viewers you have had on a live stream? I'm not sure. I feel like we got close to 10,000 in the Obi Toppin one. I think we did back in 2020 on the Six Rings of Steel channel. And obviously this is a smaller channel than that because I wanted this to be more NBA focused. So, hey, the fact that we're got 6,000, I am appreciative of every one of you. Thank you, Joe, for the $2 donation. Damn, I was hooping or hoping? If you're saying hoping, and I know you wanted Castle, telling me Castle's going 3. That would be kind of insane. That would be kind of a switch up, and I would be wrong with my mock. That would be wrong with my mock. I got Reed Shepherd 3. I think that's been pretty self-explanatory right now, for sure. There's been no crazy things that have happened. I guess the Denny thing was kind of wild. I remember last year we all thought there would be some wild things that were going to happen, and the biggest storyline from draft night was Cam Whitmore falling to where he did, but there really wasn't any trades last year. Besides, like, I guess there was the Dallas OKC thing. I forget if that happened on draft night or before it. And then Sacramento traded out of their spot as well in the OMP pick where Dallas took on the Rashawn Holmes contract. You love Ron Holland at Spurs, like 8 for the Spurs. I like that a ton as well. I do.
What's the noise do planes make? I guess I shouldn't be making one, otherwise. Otherwise, you're.
Is the pick in? No, the pick is not in. Sebastian, thank you for the $5 donation. What's your best case scenario for the Spurs? Love from Ecuador. Keep it up. Thank you, man. I would love Reed at 4. If he doesn't go 3, but I would take Castle at 4, and then I would look at either T. Salon, Devin Carter, Cody Williams at number 8. I mean, Donovan Clingan if he falls, but I doubt he does. Pixel, thank you for the donation, man. Thank you. I appreciate it a ton. I do. We got 5,800 people in here, man. It's still wild, like, looking at that number every time. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, so Sarr goes 2, so we don't really have any shakeups. A lot of you guys were giving them A's so far. I guess you guys... yeah, OG re-signed Scrody. I'm very happy about that. Do I think Levine will be traded this offseason? To be honest with you, no, I do not. I think we could still see a Paul George trade. I don't think Jimmy gets traded. I don't think Lowry gets traded. I think we could see like a DeRozan sign and trade, a Paul George move, and a Brandon Ingram move. Those are like the 3 biggest names, I think. And I guess Klay Thompson could be on the move as well.
I'm drafted, and for me to be able to be a top pick now is, it's really special.
It is special. Alex, enjoy tonight. Congratulations on your next chapter.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Alex Sarr.
All right, Sarr goes 2. Brendan says, thank you for the donation. Odds of Khalil Ware falling to 30 Celtics. I'd put it at like 2%, man. I'm sorry. I think Khalil Ware is going a lot higher. Hey, thank you, David Carter. I appreciate the nice words. Hey, Zarif, I appreciate that as well. Isaiah Collier is OP in the 2K draft quest. He is really good. Yeah, so the Rockets, the pick is in. We assume they're keeping it, but maybe they're just stashing like whoever they draft, and they could potentially move it as well. Yeah, we'll see. Bronny James at 3, and then they sign LeBron. That would be funny. Celtics getting Bronny. A lot of Celtics fans in this chat have been saying that tonight. The pick is in. There we go. Finally got the pick is in. Clinging to the Grizzlies, connect to the Hornets. I have that as well, and I actually have like the trade happening where I don't really do trades in my mocks, but I'm like, this one makes so much sense because like the Hornets are in a rebuild and they don't need a Clingan. They can get additional pick, but maybe if Clingan's on the board, they're like, we like Clingan more than Mark Williams, and maybe they try to do something like that for sure. So there could be some, I think, in play there, definitely. All right, so the pick is in. Here we go. Dude, this is kind of moving. 3 picks in 24 minutes. Actually, I don't know. Maybe that isn't great.
With the 3rd pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Houston Rockets select Reed Shepherd.
There it is.
From the University of Kentucky.
There it is. Honestly, I'm a big Reed Shepherd guy.
Reed Shepherd.
And I'm perfect. 3 for 3. 3 for 3. I think the draft starts at number 4 or 5.
Parents, by the way, happy birthday to his mom. We're both big time.
Damn, yeah, Reed Shepherd, dude, is one of my favorite prospects in this class, my favorite guard, and is my top guard in this class because I think he can play point guard in the league. He can play an off-ball too. Perfect combo guard. And Houston doesn't have a lot of needs right now. I mean, there's questions. What is getting like what Şengün's going to get in free agency, what's Jalen Green going to get in free agency next year. But they get Reed Shepherd, who can play both positions, and he's someone that can come off ball screens. He can hit threes at a consistent rate, unguarded, contested, pull up, spot up, anything like that. The dude is the best shooter in this class. He would have been the best shooter in last year's draft class as well. And even going back to 2022, I would say maybe even the best shooter we've seen in quite some time. Maybe since like Desmond Bane in 2020. Honestly, I think so. I think that's how much of a legit shooter he is. And he is active on the ball. He can get steals out there. I think he's got 5 games last year where he had 5 steals or more. Yes, he's 6'1", whatever. It sucks. Like, that could come back to bite him. But, you know, at the end of the day, he plays up than that. I think it's a lot, like, I'm more worried about Rob Dillingham's size out there than I am about Reed Shepherd's. Steph Trades, thank you for the $10 donation. Knicks look good, man. Big fan of you for a couple years. Proud of you, man. This might be your year. Hey, thank you, Steph. I really appreciate that a ton. That really means a lot. And then a lot of you guys have been giving A's in the chat for Shepherd. A pluses. Yeah, I think Reed, like, who knows? Amen Thompson didn't play as much as we may have thought. Cam Whitmore didn't play as much as we may have thought. This is a deep Rockets team with Dylan Brooks, with Fred VanVleet, all the other young guys I talked about, Jabari Smith Jr. There's a lot of young talent. Tari Eason's going to be healthy. They traded for Steven Adams. But I think Reed Shepherd is a huge pickup for them. And this is going to be a big year for the Rockets. Like, are you going to extend Jalen Green? Are you going to do the same with Şengün? Because it seems like they were dangling that. So I don't know. I think this is an A. You got my third-ranked prospect at number 3. And I don't think they overthought it, too. I thought they could have been in play to trade down, for sure. Yeah, so I love that. A lot of you guys in the chat seem to think the same as well. I wonder, now I have Stephon Castle number 4. So I wonder if that's going to be the case. I'm just going to tweet out my draft grades. 1, 2. But yeah, let me know what you guys think the Spurs are going to do at 4, because this is where I think the draft is gonna turn like wide open potentially. Like, what if they go Buzelis here? What if they go Tijan Solana for it? I don't know, man. What if they go Donovan Clingan? We could have a trade. A lot could go down. And then Reed Shepherd went 3. Yeah, that's gonna get an A from me. Yeah, now I'm gonna give Reset Shea a B- because like I wouldn't have taken him number 1. I feel bad. Like, he's gonna obviously have a lot of like lights are on him just because he was the number 1 overall pick. But yeah, I love like Alex Sarr in Washington. I would like him playing in the front court with Denny, but I know he wants to play the 4. I know. I don't really know how I feel about that, but because we'll see how they're gonna have versatility there at all. But we'll see. I think this draft really starts at number 4. But if it's Castle, then this draft starts at 5, because I think we all have kind of predicted. I think we've all kind of predicted the top 3. But I think this draft could get switched up at 4. We'll see. We'll see. Oh my God, we have 8,000 people in here. Holy shit. Thank you, everyone that came out. Oh my God, we went from 6K to like 8K real quick. Hey, shout out to everybody in the stream. You guys are the best. I appreciate it a ton. If you could maybe just drop that like button, I would appreciate that a ton. You guys are the best. You think the draft starts at 6. I mean, if Buzelis goes 5, then like we all predicted that, I think. I mean, my mock right now is perfect, knock on wood, 3 for 3. I don't think I've gone 3 for 3 since... Oh my God, I didn't do it in 21 because I think I had Mobley 2. I didn't do it in 22 because I think I had Chet 1 or Jabari 1. I definitely didn't have Paolo 1. And then last year I had Scoot 2. This may be the first time since 2020 that I've gotten the top 3 right. That is, I don't know if it's embarrassing, but also kind of cool because that's how unpredictable this draft can be, for sure. For sure. But I got Castle 4. I think he could be what the Spurs are trying to build there. The things where he doesn't want to play point guard are kind of odd, but I think San Antonio could still be a spot for him. Like I said, big question mark with this shot. It wasn't consistent enough at UConn. It's got a slow release, but he's someone that can cut, slash. He's very smart for his age, and he's someone that I think has a very high basketball IQ. He knows where to be, especially on the defensive floor for one of the worst teams in the league. The pick is in. Are we getting it right now? Okay, let's go. Oh, no, they're doing some things before that. Alec, appreciate the $2 donation. I think the Knicks need a big man. You're going 25. But yeah, Castle can cut, slash. If it's not Castle, it could be Buzelis if they find him to be a stretch 4. Man, my Edie at 7 is really like, if I get 1 through 6 perfect, I'm gonna be pissed that I just made Edie the change. That was me just saying screw it at this point. But we'll see. We'll see. I mean, Dillingham could go 4. Dillingham could go 4. I don't know. I think Dillingham's falling out of the top 10. And Topic with the injury, I don't think he's going 4 either. For sure. For sure. I am also, like, the pick is in, so I haven't been looking at the chat. You guys have maybe been saying stuff. I've only been looking at donations just because I'm not trying to get this spoiled for me right now. So I'm just kind of, like, looking at my notes and just kind of what I think. Man, yeah, I would take Castle here. Castle's, what, 4 on my big board? No, he's 5 on my big board. And I don't think they're going to go Ron Holland. I don't know if I like Ron Holland in San Antonio specifically. Like, I'm okay with that. I would have liked Ron Holland in Washington, in Houston for sure. Here we go. The pick is in.
With the 4th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the San Antonio Spurs select Stephon Castle.
Boom. 4 for 4. Call me Wendy's. Call me Wendy's. Call me the Wendy man.
Castle.
Oh, dude, Dan Hurley's in the crowd. You'll love to see it.
Out of UConn.
Almost LA Lakers coach Dan Hurley.
Freshman of the year. He led Big East freshmen in points per game, rebounds per game, assists per game. He's really an excellent two-way player. His teammate Tristan Newton, of course, the most outstanding
I love that
player
for San
in the
Antonio.
final.
I'm a big fan of that, and I think he could bring a winning culture to San Antonio and something they definitely need going forward. I think they need guys that could defend. They were, one of the worst defensive teams last year, and they had arguably the second best defender in the league in Victor Wembanyama. That is a huge get for, I think, for Stephon Castle's development and the Spurs. We'll see if he's the franchise point guard. We'll see, though. Imagine if I nail the whole lottery. If I nail the whole lottery, I'll give away something amazing. I don't know. I will put, like, I'll buy lotto tickets tonight because I don't think anyone has ever predicted the lottery. That is an insane task to do for sure. Scroll through my whole first round. I'll go slowly down it if you want to pause and see it at all. But yeah, I think, like, he's a top defender in this class. I think Ryan Dunn's 1 on the perimeter, and I think he's right there at number 2 with Ron Holland and with and himself. So yeah, I'm good with that for sure. And yeah, and they're going. Wemby is going to be arguably the best defender next year. He can win Defensive Player of the Year, and they're going to be able to get someone that can help out to that defense for sure. Yeah, I guess Trey Jones. I mean, he was always going to be backup. I assume they're going to try Castle at the point guard position. We'll see. I do not have Bronny in my first round. If I was making a 2-round mock, he would be 55 to the LA Lakers. That's where I would have him. This is where the draft could get interesting. I have Buzelis at 5. I need this to be Zach Edey for the content. I need this to be Zach Edey for the chaos. It's not going to be Edey. I'm cool if it's, I think it's Buzelis. I mean, Castle, I think, would have been great there as well for them guarding on the perimeter. I wouldn't hate Donovan Clingan, and then you test the Jalen Duren trade market, because I think Duren has his question marks defensively, but I like him offensively. I just don't know if they're going to prioritize his development. Reed Shepard would have been great, and I would have moved on from Ivy. Do they take a flyer on Cody Williams? Do they like Ron Holland? I doubt it. I don't think Rob Dillingham goes here. Yeah, a weird spot to be, because the wings are so hit or miss in this draft, and they have their point guard in Cade, and they have their big man in Jalen Duren. Did this ESPN thing update? There it is. There it is. No, let me throw that back up. Yeah, Castle 4. All right. I mean, I think the Pistons are taking Buzelis. Let me know in the chat. Who do you got going 4? Who do you got going 4 to Buzelis? Or, excuse me, 5 to Detroit. Do you have Buzelis? Yeah. I don't know. I can't believe Reese Shea is number 1. Like, we're going to look back on that. I don't know. This is going to be a weird year. Like, you look back, like, Wemby last year, Paolo Banchero, Cade Cunningham, Anthony Edwards, Zion Williamson. Like, is Reese Shea going to be better than DeAndre Ayton? I don't even know. I don't. And then 2017 Fultz, I guess. It's kind of wild. A lot of you guys have Connect. I could see Connect for sure. They've definitely had a lot of Connect rumors as well. Do I see Philly making their pick? They should. They need roster continuity. It's just too much turnover every single year. All right. So, yeah, 5 we'll see. I mean, it could be Clingan. I'm 4 for 4 like the Wendy's, man. Facts. DJ Burns to Detroit would love that. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's going to be Buzelis. I actually just have to see one thing. because might be on Bleacher Report for a stream tomorrow. Just want to make sure I'm around at 12. There we go. All right, there we go. Just wanted to do that. Cade is overrated. I know, but Cade... no, I don't think Cade's overrated. I actually think Cade has been dealt such a bad hand since he's entered this league, and the talent around him has not been good, and Monty Williams did nothing to further his development. They literally added Cade Cunningham, and they lost 5 games.
Right now for who will be their selection with this pick. What's the timeline in which we could see a new head coach in place?
Malika, one candidate that the Pistons are planning to interview in the coming days, New Orleans associate head coach James Borrego. He and Langdon work together there.
That makes sense. That makes sense. What you're saying, that Borrego could be the next head coach. I mean, he was, what, the Hornets head coach? I think the Lakers interviewed him. The Cavs were going to interview him as well. Like, apparently he's respected around the league greatly. And, hey, I mean, it was not a great environment in Charlotte for sure. Hey, Joe, you got Castle to the Spurs. That's a great pick, man. That is a great pick.
Plugging right into their starting lineup. But right now, Detroit's fielding those calls. Charlotte would field them too if Klingon gets to 6. But I think for Detroit now, they're deciding whether they're going to keep this pick or there's a package they like to move back so someone can move up and grab Klingon.
Woj, thank you. It looks like maybe some decisions have been made as we take a look at Detroit's draft headquarters.
I don't know, man. Did they look like a trade just went down or their pick's been made?
Let's talk a little bit about his game, the back-to-back national champ.
Dude, I don't know. Trent and Langdon kind of look like our trade's been made. Are we getting a trade at number 5? I don't know, though, because if this is Buzelis, I need Memphis to trade up to 6 for Klingon, and then I'll get the top 6 correct, and that would be kind of sick. We'll see, though. We'll see. I mean, my top guy on the board is Ron Holland. Buzelis is number 11. I guess it'll be Buzelis. We'll see. But, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. Pistons could definitely trade it. I think they go wing here. I don't think they go Klingon. I doubt they go guard. So it's pretty much Holland, or I don't know if it's going to be Holland. I would take Holland, but I don't know. Connect, I think, has been a popular name. Obviously, Buzelis, I think, has been the most common name there. Cody Williams, maybe as well. Maybe as well. We'll see. We'll see. We will see. All right, let's see what we got. All right, the pick is in.
Ron Holland will be a great fit for Detroit.
Well, we talked about Ron Holland last night being overlooked, and perhaps
why are they talking about Ron Holland
than he was projected? And if he does go to Detroit, you're talking about a guy who's an above-the-rim finisher, an outstanding athlete, a big-time athlete that can get to the rim.
Why are they talking about Ron Holland? Why are they talking about Ron Holland?
An excellent jacket there as well. We're getting close to this pick officially being in. Again, our Adrian Wojnarowski reporting that this is where they're circling here on Ron Holland. But how big of an impact does it have, Richard, not having a head coach in place at the time of the draft?
Oh, it's huge because you don't understand. And again, free agency is not far away. And so when you look at the Detroit Pistons, obviously.
All right. Also, we're not even 5 picks through 40 minutes. We're going to have to speed this up. We're going to have to speed this up because at this rate, this is going to be a 6-hour draft almost, 7-hour or a 4-hour draft. We'll see. I have gone on Twitter and I'm not spoiling the pick, but my Linsanity run may be over.
Let's go to you.
We will see.
With the 5th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Detroit Pistons select Ron Holland II.
Dude.
From Dallas, Texas.
Okay.
And the
I have
NBA
thoughts.
G
I have
League's
thoughts.
Team Ignite.
I have so many thoughts. I have so many thoughts. So, a lot of outlets, ESPN, Bleacher Report, The Ringer, all said Holland was dropping. That's why I had him 13. The Kings worked him out. The Thunder worked him out. I thought he was going in that 12 to 13 range for sure. And I'm like, why? He is my 2nd ranked prospect in this draft because he is the most athletic guy. He is fantastic in transition. The dude wants to win. I would have liked him maybe in Memphis or OKC or Sacramento, a team that could actually be competing for the playoffs next year. I don't know if that's going to be Detroit, but man, oh man, I love this. I love this so much more than Buzelis. He is 9 spots higher on my big board than Buzelis is. He's going to lock in on the defensive end, and that's what they need because Asor Thompson, like great defender, and now they got a partner out there. There's questions with Holland's shot, but this dude is gonna finish inside, and I think his shot, like, it's a lot better than Asor Thompson's from last year. Like, I think Holland could shoot 29% from 3, 30% from 3, 31% from 3 in his rookie year, and it's only going to continue to get better under NBA coaching. And I don't know if I'm tripping, but didn't they just hire Fred Vincent as well? Is that his name? Fred Vincent, right? I'm pretty sure, or was it the Detroit Pistons, or was it the Pelicans who just picked him up? Because what I've heard about Fred Vincent, excuse me, is he is an elite shooting coach. And I don't know, I believe he just got picked up by the Detroit Pistons, right? Somebody could fact check me that in the chat. This is going to be massive for Holland's development. This could actually be a top idea for me, like top pick for me, because I love that. I love that. I do. I do. Oh, Memphis is trading up to 6. No way. I wonder who they're taking. Oh, I was so close to predicting this. Damn, that is brutal. Oh my god. I predicted the trade. Do I get some cred for that? Oh my god. Because they're gonna take Klingon. Damn. Wow, Jaren Jackson Jr. and I assume they're trading up for Donovan Klingon. I assume. Oh man, that is crazy. I predicted the trade. I'm like, it makes too much sense because I didn't think Klingon was going number 1. And then if all the hype around reset shade number 1, I'm like, Sar's going 2. I don't think Klingon was going 3. There was a little smokescreen today. Probably wasn't going 4. Probably wasn't going 5. Boom. Wow, that is insane. I predicted that. That is crazy. Oh my god. Because predicting trades, an absolute nightmare. I don't know the full trade details, but apparently Memphis has moved up to 6. Charlotte moves down. If Charlotte gets a lottery protected first next year, job well done. If you weren't going to take him if you weren't going to take Klingon, you could definitely get a guy at number 9, and that could be Dalton Connect. Because I don't think San Antonio or Portland goes Connect, but we'll see. We'll see. Apparently, I don't know if the draft is on Watch ABC, but somebody tweeted out that they're not spoiling picks out there, but ESPN is. Oh, it is out there.
24, presented by
all right, maybe ABC is the way to go. I don't know if I can get ABC's thing on here. I mean, we'll see. Because okay, this is actually kind of risky to do, but we'll see if I can pull this off. We're gonna do this here. How does that look? Can you guys see that? You cannot. Oh, you can see it. Okay, let's not do that. All right, I actually should be able to get the draft board on the screen for you guys. Let's go. Finally. Hold on. I wish I knew about this before. I gotta be smart with this because I don't want to mess up I don't want to get copyrighted, obviously. But yeah, go buy a lottery ticket. I know, right? I know. That is kind of crazy. All right, let's see if I can pull this off. That is ESPN. I'm gonna close out of ESPN. Bear with me here because I am not a professional streamer by any means. I'm gonna try to get the ABC stream on here. But we will see if I can pull it off. Let's do you here. I think I gotta go to browse window capture. All right, let's do that. Does this work? I think it does. All right, cool. Okay. I do not want to get hacked. This is great. This is not fun at all. All right, let's do something like this. Sorry, bear with me. I just want to get the pics at the bottom of the screen for you guys. And if I did something like that, I don't think that works. Sorry, just bear with me. You're watching just a master at this, right? There we go. And then bottom, let's just do 550. Nope, let's not do that. Let's just do 200. Let's do 300. All right, we're getting there. There we go. We can probably go a little bit. We can do 350. And then let's go like 575. And then left, let's just do like 50, 40. Bear with me. Then right, we could definitely do like 50. All right, that's something. That's something. There we go. There we go. I think I got it. I think I got it. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's something. Hey, we're back. We're so back. We are so back. That is what I'm talking about, man. Oh, that took me a fat minute to do, but we're chilling. All right, sorry about that. I was just trying to get that on the screen. So what do we got here? We got 7. I'm doing math. Yeah, I'm trying to just get this cropping thing here, and of course it just disappeared. Stop it, please. We got the commercial. Great, great, great. If I do that, it just doesn't work. That's, oh no, we're good, we're good. Okay, cool. Actually, I don't know. Wow, all right. Charlotte, oh, wait, Charlotte's keeping it? No! Wait, what did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss? Charlotte's keeping the pick at 6? Oh my God, no! No! Oh, that is insane. All right. Well, okay. That is not what I expected to happen, but here we are. Here we are. All right, Charlotte is keeping the pick at 6. Okay. I don't know if I agree with that. If you could have gotten an extra first, that probably would have been worth it. Probably would have been worth it. All right. I got to know what you guys are saying about this. I got to know what you guys are saying about this. You got to just bear with me, man. I am not a man of many talents right now. All right. I think you guys, okay, can't see the draft board there, but should be able to see the draft board there when we get there. All right, cool. There we go. Wow. All right. Well, there goes my chance at getting a perfect top 6. All right. Well, that's embarrassing. I definitely didn't get that. All right. Salon going 6 is what people are saying. That is insane. Wow. All right. All right. All right. All right. Damn. You guys should be able to see it now. They're just like in a commercial. All right. I guess ABC doesn't keep it on throughout the commercials. That's kind of boring. ABC.
The Hornets are on the clock with the 6th pick. New head coach and Charles Lee, the ex-Celtic assistant. So he celebrates.
There's no point of even showing it then. If you don't, there we go. That's what I wanted. Hey, thank you, Kai Simpson. Will I do an NFL video, like a fantasy draft? Maybe. Who'd be my non-first quarterback taken? That'll be Justin Jefferson, like a Parsons.
A team that is in transition.
Damn. Oh, I was so excited for Charlotte to accumulate some draft capital. And could you have gotten Salon at 9? I don't know. Well, now my mock is throw the mock in the trash. Throw the mock in the trash.
In Charles Lee. The pick is in, so we'll get your thoughts.
Oh, they got Bob Myers and Stephen A. Smith on ABC?
Adam Silver.
I kind of like this.
With the 6th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Charlotte Hornets select Tijian Salon.
Tijian, not Tijan. Tijian Salon. All right, man. That is kind of crazy.
Taken in tonight's draft, and both his parents played basketball. His mom was a coach. He made his pro debut at the age of 16 back in 2021. You look at the size, just under 6'9", 217 pounds. Again, this is the modern NBA. A stretch player. Can you play defense? Can you shoot the 3? Yeah, I mean, this guy's a...
Yeah, I don't know if I agree with that. I thought, oh, man, so what, like, who reported that Memphis, wow, you guys are giving it D's? Oh my God, you guys are giving it D's. Yeah, so Solana, my big board. Oh my God, he's 22. Charlotte, man. Oh, I don't love this. But at least you're getting someone that could be in between Brandon Miller and Mark Williams. There's a lot of risk to this. Oh my God, he went 6. He went 6. I guess it's such a bad draft that you're just taking a chance on these foreign, on a foreign guy, just to hope that he pans out. But I mean, we got 3 of the top 10 picks are from France, which are kind of crazy. Sorry if I didn't read any of your guys' comments, or super chats, but I think I got all of them. Okay, good. Damn, that is crazy. Jake Fisher. Oh man, I actually met his brother once. Really funny. That is crazy. That is crazy. Tijan Salon 6. Would you rather have Reese Ashe 1 or Tijan Salon 6? I think it's a little bit of a reach. I do. I won't lie. I think it's a little bit of a reach. He's my 22nd ranked prospect in this draft. I would have traded down to 9 and taken him, but I guess they probably got intel that he was going to go to maybe Portland, maybe San Antonio. Like, maybe he was never making it past San Antonio. Damn, that is crazy. I thought I predicted a trade. Like, you guys were all gassing me up in the chat. I'm like, damn, let's go. I predicted this trade. Nope, just didn't happen. That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? We got 6,500 people in here. Thank you guys all for coming out.
And you
I actually don't think I've ever heard him speak before.
2 years. You're here. How does it feel?
It's crazy. That's amazing to be here. It's too much for me. And like I said,
Seems like a nice kid. Do you guys see like Nikola Topic speak? He sounds like Bane. It's crazy. He's got the deepest voice I've ever seen. All right. So this has been chaotic, I would say. I guess Salon at 6 is chaotic. I wanted Zach Edey at 5, but I guess T-John Salon will do at 6. I would love to see someone that still has a perfect mock. The way that this draft is falling, oh my God. I don't know. I don't think Zach Edey's going 7. My mock is cooked. My mock is cooked. Portland could take Klingon here. Yeah, you might as well take Klingon. I didn't think Klingon was still going to be on the board. That's why I had Edey. All right, can I erase it? Can I put in Donovan Klingon? Yeah, this is going to get a really good grade from me if they go Klingon here, which is kind of exciting about a Denny of Jihad, Donovan Klingon front court. Don't mind if I do. I kind of love that. I kind of love that.
Last year, struggled a lot, had about the 3rd most games missed due to injuries and what have you. So many injuries.
I like how we have Stephen A talking draft coverage. I know he did not watch one Gillette game. Shout out to him. Damn. Some of you guys 5 for 6. Shout out to you if you predicted Ron Holland or T-John Salon. That is crazy. That is crazy. Topic 7. That would be wild when you got Scoot Henderson. I don't know if I would agree with that. I don't know if I would agree with that. But yeah, Donovan Klingon's still on the board, which is kind of wild. Kind of wild. What team you got taking Bona? My New York Knicks at 24. All right, so we're going to be probably 7 picks through the hour. It's not terrible. I guess this was probably going to take a little bit more than 3.5 or 3 hours. I thought I had the craziest mock for a second. Imagine I predicted, yeah. You're 0 for 6, Ryan? It happens, man. Mocks, no, dude, like, you look at the biggest draft analysts, their mocks don't even come close at the end, so don't worry. Spurs could take Matzas at 8. Matzas could go 7. Nathaniel 4 for 6. Yeah, I'm 4 for 6 as well. I got teased about the trade. That is insane. All right, the pick is in for Portland. I don't think this has been spoiled unless it's Klingon.
2024 NBA Draft. The Portland Trailblazers select Donovan Klingon.
Wow. Donovan Klingon and Denny of Dion the same night. Wow.
The 2-time national champ. 2024, all Big East, honorable mention. Talk about a big man. And
wow.
20 years ago, he's a top 2 pick. The way the game has changed dramatically. Defensively, he's your guy in the middle. And
damn, that is crazy. Panther fan, thank you for the $2 donation. Salon has a very high ceiling in your opinion. I agree. He does. He has a higher ceiling than a lot of the guys I have ranked ahead of him. It's just, will he be a consistent enough shooter? Will he be able to kind of read ball screens and be able to be someone that can facilitate with the ball in his hands or be an off-ball player? But I will say, going to LaMelo Ball, who's a great playmaker, is good for his development. What happens to Aiden or Rob Will now? Rob Will, maybe he's an OKC Thunder. He's a Memphis Grizzly. He's getting traded. They got to trade Time Lord. They're not going to be able to move the Aiden contract. It's too big. But Time Lord is such a tradable contract in this league. And getting Klingon at 7 and Denny of Dion. Like, I want Jeremy Grant and Time Lord out tomorrow and DeAndre Ayton. I am excited about this Blazers future, man. I am. I was, like, questioning it, but I think, like, what do you guys give this? Do you guys give this an A? I think this may be an A+ for me. I don't know, though. Like, I have Klingon. I think it's the fact that you got Avdia and Klingon, and you didn't have to trade up for Klingon is great. I mean, Klingon was 8th on my big board, and you took him at 7, but I didn't obviously want them to take Topic or Rob. So, yeah, like, the next best wing on my board or big is Donovan Klingon. So that's why I would give this an A+. I would. Who's my Rookie of the Year prediction? I guess it would be Sar. Low-key, Ron Holland could put up some numbers in Detroit, but we'll see how the shot is. We'll see how the shot is. Yeah, that's kind of crazy, man. It's kind of crazy that they got Klingon.
That it's all about the team, and he's standing by.
I mean, dude, Klingon's a winning guy, and him and Scoot Anderson pick and roll in Portland, very exciting. Very exciting for sure. I'm very happy with that. All right, so, man, yeah, Klingon with Jaren Jackson Jr. would have been sick. Would have been sick. So, yeah, my mock is chalked at least till pick 8. Matas could be in play to the Grizzlies at 9. I predicted a trade. Oh, my top 10 is screwed. I got the first 4 right, and then everything else has been garbage. I hope Topic goes 10. We could salvage that. If Dalton Knecht goes 9 in the Grizzlies, maybe I'll give myself half a point. And obviously, T. Johnson Line can't go 8. So just take Modest Buzelis so the damage can be done. Edie at 8 would be insane. He's not a Spur. I do wonder where Edie goes. St. Dom says, Matt, which one of the 2024 prospects would end up being an all-star? It's a good question, because, like, that's what everybody's trying to figure out. I would say Sar. I would probably say it's, like, my big board. I think, like, these guys down, but someone that has, like, boomer bust potential, Cody Williams, Jacoby Balter, that I think they could bust, but they could boom, obviously. And I think there's a lot of risks to their games. They could be all-stars. I think Bub Carrington, for sure, could be an all-star. Maybe Khalil Ware at his peak. And obviously T-John Salon, who I'd ranked a little bit lower. Yeah. So, yeah, Zach Edey at 9 to Memphis. Need it. I need it. So Dan Howard just had 2 guys go in the top 10. He had, what's his name? Stephon Castle go 4. Donovan Clingan go 7. I mean, yeah, like I said, Denny and Donovan Clingan the same day is pretty sick. Can't lie. We got 1,800 likes on the stream. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it a lot. Go get Rob Dillingham Spurs. He will be there. Like, he's obviously on the board. Would they trade down? I mean, the pick isn't in yet. We still got 2 minutes. All right, we're going to get 8 picks in the first hour. That's what I'm talking about. 8. Hopefully, the second hour goes up a little bit quicker. I wonder if we'll see any trades. Pause. Did I say something? What did I say? Topic at 8. I mean, with Castle there, Topic might not be healthy the whole year. That may not be a bad idea. It may not be a bad idea. Cody Williams is Jalen Williams' brother. You know he's going to defend. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So Spurs at 8. Who are your guys' predictions? Like, do you guys have Matas Buzelis at 8? That will be my prediction, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's Dalton Knecht.
Talking to people in the workouts, they said his shot is better than people think, the mechanics. But no, he looks like a guy. I'm just going to make an assumption here that people want to play with. He sounds.
Yeah, I think Klingon looks like the guy. Buster Boom, Boomer Bust. Come on, you guys gotta relax if that's what you're saying. Pause too. I think Jared McCain has also potential. I agree. I think he could as well. So let's see. Who you guys think? Diet Beer thinks Cody Williams is going. Cody Williams, Portree says. Dillingham, Isaac Dreyer says. The pick isn't in yet. We got a minute left. Dude, they're like debating what to do because they probably wanted Salon. That was probably it. That was probably the pick. I don't know. Topic, a lot of people were saying Topic. I don't know. I think they could look for a guard here. They could look like Buzelis is still on the board. So we'll see. We will see.
In terms of what their needs are, and I'm saying you had other needs, but obviously there's nothing to sneeze at when it comes to this guy, no doubt about it.
And you nailed it with moms.
Matas, yeah, I could see Matas, Rob Dillingham, who's on the clock. The Spurs. The pick is now in. Topic, a lot of people were saying De Silva. That would be a shocker. Was that? I think it was when I did the collab mock with Mojo. He had De Silva go 7 to the Blazers, which was kind of insane.
He picked at number 4. They went with Steph Castle.
All right, the pick is in.
That can play a combo. He believes he can play point guard. We could see him with his size at 6'6", a great defender. He can play the shooting guard. Victor Wembanyama.
All right, then a pick is not in. Could this be Devin Carter? I mean, they've been linked to Devin Carter a ton. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Hey, I'm just saying, if you're in the chat and you spoil it, come on, man.
Let's
Come on.
push forward. And I think with a guy like Castle, and now having an opportunity to get another player here. And by the way, I'll tell you something else.
Okay.
People want to play with Victor Wembanyama.
Yes.
And
I like Bob Myers. I actually think he's done a really good job on ESPN since he retired from being the Warriors GM. Here we go. Picks in. Pick is in.
let's go, Commissioner.
With the 8th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the San Antonio Spurs select Rob Dillingham.
Wow.
From the University of
Rob
Kentucky.
Dillingham. I need grades in the chat. I need grades in the chat.
Lead at guard.
Dude, Rob Dillingham is, like, if you just watch highlights from these prospects, the best guy to watch. They are so much fun to watch. Rob Dillingham is the quickest guy in the draft with the ball in his hands. He can run up and down the floor. He can finish at the rim. He is one of the best shooters in this draft. He's my third best shooter behind Reed Shepard 1, Jared McCain 2, Rob is 3. I've connected forward, Furphy 5. And he can, like I said, finish at the rim. And I've been so high on Dillingham back since basically November, December. I remember like being very high on Rob and saying that he was a top 6 guy in this class. Reminds me a little bit of Lou Will, Darius Garland, Bones Highland, but the good things. Wow, you guys are kind of mixed about this. A lot of you guys saying A, C, B. All right, interesting. Interesting. Whoa! Whoa! Wait, what? Wait, what? They traded the pick? No way! What did Memphis give up? What did Memphis, or not, excuse me, what did Minnesota give up? They traded it for Minnesota's got Rob Dillingham and Anthony Edwards. The one knock on Rob was his defensive ability. And now you're putting him on one of the best defensive teams in the league. Oh, they don't have picks. Oh no, what did they trade? What did they trade? No way it was McDaniels, right? I wonder what the, no way, right? No. But what is this package? I thought they didn't have any draft picks to trade. And why would you want their picks? What is San Antonio doing? Oh my God, we got to find out what this is for. Minnesota just traded for Rob Dillingham. Holy shit. I'm saying how they need a point guard for their future in the post-Conley era. I'm mocking them AJ Mitchell, KJ Simpson, Tyler Kolek. These guys just traded up for Rob Dillingham. Oh my God, what was it for? Oh my God. What was it for? What was it for? I need to know. Oh my God. Stop. Everyone's saying cat in the chat. No way. No way. I mean, San Antonio's got cap space. San Antonio's got cap space. And I just got who Memphis. Oh my God. I just got who Memphis or took at 9. I'm getting it spoiled because I'm on Twitter. What did they give up? What? I need to know. I need to know what they gave up. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is insane. We need to know the package. Oh, I just like, dude, I love that for Minnesota. How did they pull that off? I don't know. Oh my God, that is insane. I can't believe who Memphis took at 9. I don't want to spoil it. I can't believe they did it. Wow. Wow. I need to know. Can we find out what it was for? What would 2031 unprotected first and a 2030 swap? Wow. Minnesota kind of finessed. I know it's a down year, but they kind of finessed. Wow. I kind of love that for Minnesota. Oh my God, that is insane. That, oh my God, Rob Dillingham playing in the backcourt with Anthony Edwards. That is sick. Oh my God. I'm in shock. I'm actually in shock right now. I'm like on Twitter. I'm like tweeting. I just... Wow. Oh my God, you guys. A 2031 unprotected first. Yeah, I'll put my Twitter in the chat. I've been tweeting a lot more lately. In my life, I didn't really tweet a lot. Over the last couple months, I've been tweeting a lot. I know it's a down year, but San Antonio, I guess, is like, they got to play Trey Jones. They got to play Stephon Castle. Maybe they wanted Salon. And now, who knows? Like, Anthony Edwards may not be in Minnesota in 2031. Gobert's not going to be there. Cat may not be there. Maybe they're like, we're going to take a chance on this in a 2030 swap. This is risky for Minnesota for sure. But that is a game changer. That is a game changer. I can't believe Memphis took this guy at 9. Joe Harris, I don't know how we feel about that. I mean, San Antonio's getting picks. Oh, my God. Memphis fans, get ready. Get ready to learn Darude Sandstorm.
With the
This is
ninth pick
insane.
in the 2024 NBA draft, the Memphis Grizzlies select Zach Edey.
Zach Edey goes 9. I predicted him 7. Oh, Memphis.
Ranked out of high school. And we're talking about
Memphis was so desperate for a big man. And they take Zach Edey. I'm sure they wanted Klingon. I'm sure they tried to trade for him. Zach Edey is a Memphis Grizzly. He goes in the top 10 after... Honestly, shout out to Jonathan Gavoni, was always mocking him in the lottery, and everyone's like, including me, was like, that's not happening. I have him my 21st on my big board. I am so intrigued to see how he works out at the NBA level. I am so intrigued. Because this is a man that you have to definitely orchestrate your style of play for. He's going to only work in the half court, in the post. Very slow. Is not going to run back in transition. The defensive mobility is question marks, but this dude is tall. He's got good, I think, feel for the game, especially inside the paint, can block some shots, but that is insane. What are you guys grading Zach Edey to the Grizzlies? I can't believe Rob Dillingham is a T-Wolf. What? Oh my God, that is insane. Holy shit. Oh my God. I still can't believe that happened. Back-to-back picks making me go, whoa. And then Edey goes there. I'm surprised they didn't like Khalil Ware. I'm sure they tried getting Klingon. They had to. They had to. Good for Zach Edey, man. Good for Zach Edey. I'm glad he goes that high. My mock is cooked. I had 87. I had Rob Dillingham 14. I had Ron Allen 13. Buzelis is falling. At least this is matching up my big board more. Like, I had Rob Dillingham 6 in my big board. Wow. Yeah, that is... Wow. This has been a crazy couple minutes. Thank you guys all for, if you donated too, I appreciate it. I think I didn't miss anything. Defensive front court with Edey and Triple J is fun because Triple J can help out with the athleticism, like the athletic wings and stuff like that, and forwards. And that could be just an insane defensive front court. Oh, dude, Montes Buzelis is definitely going to 11 to Chicago. If he doesn't go 10 to Utah, like keep him kind of close to home. He's like kind of from that area. Wow, I can't believe Memphis really took Zach Edey. And like Mike Conley could be a good like mentor for Rob Dillingham in Minnesota. Wow, Tim Connolly got on the phones. They are trying to win right now. They're giving up these future picks for Dillingham, who's a risky prospect. But dude, this dude is a microwave scorer and is a great shooter. And they need some shooting off the bench. Did they not even trade 27? I actually have to figure out these details. They still have 27? Or did they give up 27? Wow, they kept 27. They can still end like Johnny Furphy and get like a good shooter. I hope I'm not yelling in my apartment too loud. The walls are pretty thick, but I never heard my neighbors. Do I think the Lakers are trading at 17? I don't think so. But this is probably good for the Lakers. I don't think Khalil Ware goes to Utah. I don't. Oh man, he actually is in Chicago's laps at 11. All right, maybe not. Maybe Khalil Ware will go. Wow, Roy Hibbert vibes for Edey is interesting. But Minnesota goes like, we're going to be right back in the thick of things next year. You got the Thunder, you got the Mavericks, you got the Nuggets, you got the Timberwolves. Yeah, this is interesting. Thoughts on Enrique Freeman, man? I enjoyed watching him out of Akron. I didn't get to watch a lot of them. Did I end up putting him in my big board? I think I did. No, I didn't. No, I didn't put Enrique Freeman here. I didn't get to watch enough to make a good like assessment. Oh, the pick's in.
For NBA draft, the Utah Jazz select Cody Williams.
Cody is a Jazz. Obviously, it would have been sick if Cody fell to the Thunder. Cody at 10. What do we feel about that, chat? What do we feel about Cody Williams at 10? I mean, the upside is there. And Danny Ainge drafted Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He may love Cody Williams. And the fact that Danny Ainge likes Cody Williams makes me think I should like him a little bit more. I mean, he goes at 10. I have him 12th in my grades. Yeah. Connect is still on the board. Wow. Connected Matza still on the board. I had it 5 and 9 in my mock, and they're still on the board. Why is Matza dropping? I think there's trouble creating separation. He's not the quickest guy in the world, like laterally on defense. I think the defense holds its own. There's questions with the shot. I don't know. But maybe this is where he was supposed to go this whole time. I thought there was the Pistons connection with his agent being the Pistons CEO's son. But obviously they got a new front office there. Maybe the old front office would have taken him. Yeah. Cody Williams dancing with his brother Jalen Williams. It's just funny. All right, B- A's. A lot of people are liking this Cody Williams pickup. And I'm glad this stream has treated me well tonight. It honestly hasn't died out on me. Wow. All right, chat. I need to know what's been the craziest thing that's happened tonight. Resashe 1, Salon 6, even Ron Holland 5, Salon 6, Klingenfall all the way to 7, Rob Dillingham getting drafted at 8, and then getting traded to Minnesota, or Edie at 9. What's been like the biggest whoa moment? Because we've had a couple lately. Like it was kind of chalky 1 through 4, and then we have not been let down. Wow. I kind of would have liked to see Rob Dillingham and Stephon Castle in that backcourt in San Antonio, honestly. Matas fallen as a question mark. What if Matas is this year's Cam Whitmore? I don't know. Like, somebody could fall like that. That kind of happens every year. A lot of you guys were shocked by the Rob trade. I think Topic was always supposed to fall a little bit because of the partially torn ACL. Man, Miami's going to get his... If Devin Carter falls to the Heat, we have issues. We have issues. We cannot let that happen. As a coalition of NBA fans against Heat culture, because Devin Carter would be such a beast in Miami. We do not need that. We do not need that. Oh, that is pretty cool. They're showing the 2022 draft of J-Dub and Cody... J-Dub and Cody Williams together. That is pretty cool. Damn, Cody looks so young there. I'm sure he was like, what, 17? Dillingham to Minnesota is crazy. Matas at 17 to the Lakers. Oh my God, stop. That'd be insane. Sacktown taking Devin Carter? I think so. But would they take Jared McCain, like the hometown kid? I can't... Edie went 9. Oh my God, this is where the draft kind of gets all over the place. I would think Chicago. So they have their options. They could go Devin Carter. They could go Khalil Ware. They could go Booz Ellis.
I mean, I still got an after party to go to, so I still got to enjoy it a little bit. But it's for sure going to be, it's going to be on top. For sure.
All right, so we also need to know, Jalen, how long did it take y'all to get the handshake this time around?
Days. I can't dance, so that was difficult.
All right, to the basketball of it all, Cody, there's a lot of excitement about the upside of your game, your skill level.
That is cool, like just brothers being close, like together. Like that is really cool. Like age-wise in the NBA. Like what if Cody Williams has a similar trajectory than J-Dub? I don't think so, but what if? Wait, Matt, what if the Wolves get Rob and trade 37 and trade and 27 for Topic? That would be crazy. That would be crazy. But what if Topic falls to 27? I just need my Knicks to keep these picks. I need my Knicks to get somebody. I do. And I need there to be some crazy guy. Like, who's, like, in my second round on my big board that can go and, like, shock me? But it could go here. Like, Terrence Shannon wouldn't shock me. I need Nikola Jurisic in the first round. I need Pakoma Dadayet in the first round. I don't know. Isaiah Crawford would be crazy in the first round for sure. We'll be sure. And thank you to everyone that subscribed tonight, or just hit the like button on the stream. I think Zach Edey, I feel comfortable with him in Memphis. I don't know if I would have liked Zach Edey in some of these other situations. Memphis is definitely on the solid side with me. Like, I'd rather him be in Memphis than Toronto or Sacramento, Philadelphia. I think better than LA. I think it's going to be really good to play with Jaren Jackson Jr. because Jaren Jackson Jr. won't clog up the paint. He can actually get some really good looks, and then you could still run Edey in the post. But what if, like, Ja wants to get to the paint and it's clogged up with Edey there? That could be an issue because we know how much Ja likes to get downhill. Like, Bane can shoot, obviously. Smart could shoot. Triple J could shoot. But it could affect Ja's game a little bit inside. Like, that's, I think, a big question mark. Eli Plays, thank you for the $5 donation. Love your vids. I think Cody to Jazz was a good pick. He's a good floor spacer and has a lot of two-way upside. Love the vids. Hey, thank you, man. I think he's going to be a good defender right away. We'll see about the shot. Was not a good shooter in high school, but was good last year for Colorado and didn't take too many threes a night. But I think playing with Lauri Markkanen, Walker Kessler, Taylor Hendricks, that's a fun team with a lot of upside for sure. We got to figure out what Utah's doing. Are they trading Lauri Markkanen? Are they extending Lauri Markkanen? They should do this before the end of this offseason. I did do a Zach Edey Grizzlies rebuild. That is actually kind of crazy. I have to tweet out that photo. I don't know. Oh, man. Can I find that photo? That is... I forgot I did the Zach Edey draft rebuild. Thank you for bringing that up. Because I know somebody suggested it. And hey, whoever got it, like... whoever wanted that, you got your wish. That is crazy. Oh, my God. I forgot I did that rebuild, man. That is insane that ended up happening. How many months ago was that? That was 3 months ago. That got 120,000 views on YouTube, which is crazy. Wow. And I think I took him like at 9. I gotta look exactly where I took him in that draft. What do I think of the Hornets pick? I think there's upside to it. I think they're in a rebuild. I think it's fine as long as they prioritize his development. And him playing with LaMelo as a playmaker is gonna be good. Him playing next to Mark Williams can be good as well. When's the next pick? I'm not sure. Did they announce Chicago's pick? Because it's been all over Twitter. I just don't know if they announced it. We'll see, though. We'll see. This is, like, good for OKC. Because OKC could end up with Devin Carter, Dalton Connect. Like, those are steals for them if they fall. If Connect doesn't go to the Bulls. Hey, no way, Fashion Demon. That's crazy. Oh, is that why you like Edey if you're Canadian? That's pretty cool, man. Hey, I'm glad you got that. That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. That is pretty dope. I can't believe Edey went 9. I can't believe Rob Dillingham got traded. That was the craziest thing. I need a Brandon Ingram trade tonight. That would be sick. That would be sick. Ugh. I feel like it will be Matas. I mean, oh man, I would like to get 2 picks outside the top 10, correct? Well, I'm not getting the Thunder pick right because I picked Cody Williams in my final mock. I'm not getting Ron Holland right. I'm not getting Rob Dillingham right. Damn. So Jared McCain at 15 is the next possible pick I can get right. That's a shame. I really thought they were going to go Topic at 10. I feel like we kind of got fleeced, Joars. I don't think you got fleeced. I just think it's an interesting move. I don't think Rob Dillingham is going to be somebody you're going to lose sleep over, and you got draft picks. But yeah, it would have been like nice to get 27 in this draft too.
Busy offseason trading Alex Caruso to Oklahoma City for Josh Giddey. The pick is in right now, and here's the commissioner, Adam Silver.
All right, who we got?
With the 11th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Chicago Bulls select Matas Buzelis.
There it is. Matas Buzelis going to the Chicago Bulls. It is pretty cool because Matas, I don't forget. I don't think he's from Chicago, but he's close to it, so he kind of gets to stay home. He's got to be pretty happy to go to Chicago, for sure. And he's like a competitor, man. He is from Chicago. Oh, no way. He played high school basketball in Kansas. That's really cool, for sure. And he's someone that I think if he develops a three-point shot, this could be a franchise direction change for Chicago, which could be great. And he's going to be playing with a lot of good talent, like Josh Giddey, who can get him the ball, which for Buzelis' development, this is great. And that's why you get Josh Giddey. Zach, thank you for the $5 donation. I'm so glad my Pistons took Holland. Just like the Pistons of old, we might not score a lot, but our opponents will score less. Holland is a great defender, and him playing with Cade will be great. He's just got to get in the gym and take a lot of threes. But hopefully Fred Vincent over the summer can help him fix his form, because it's a little wonky. It is. Wow, a lot of you guys giving this A's. You guys love the Buzelis pick. I have him actually 11th in my big board, so this is like a perfect spot for him, going 11 to Chicago. And I think this is good value. Like, I like Buzelis at 11 so much more than I like him at 5. Because I think there's a chance he flames out, but I think you stomach that a little bit more than 11. At 5 for Detroit, they kind of need to hit on that. Do I think Jamal Sheed gets drafted? Yes. I don't think it's in round 1. I think like Indiana could use one of their seconds on him. They have a bunch. Fashion Demon, yeah, I'll try to remember to do that. So I'm probably not going to remember. So if you can let me know on Twitter, that might be tough. Or like DM me that on Twitter to do that. I will try to. Matas is your number 1 player. Wow, you guys like Matas. The chat is giving him an A's around. Okay. I'm a little bit lower on Buzelis. Like, he's my 11th ranked prospect. I still can't believe Minnesota was able to get Dillingham. How are they able to afford that? How were they able to afford that if they didn't give up any players? Because they're definitely over the cap. Or did the Anthony Edwards extension not kick in yet? Maybe it didn't kick in yet. So that's probably how it happened. But they're paying Gobert and Cat and Conley and McDaniels. But I guess that extension hasn't kicked in yet. I don't know. That is crazy. You're 2 for 11 in your mock? Yeah. I am 4 for 11. I got the top 4 right. So who does OKC go here? You mocked Collier, Monmon to, or Collier or De Silva to the Lakers. Could see that. I mean, Collier would be cool. Southern California kid, USC. What if they just go USC? They take Collier at 17, Bronny at 55. That'd be cool. Yeah, like 11, that's really good value for Bruce Ellis. And I'm going to be doing my draft grades, full video on the channel tomorrow, breaking down each pick. Wow. It's crazy. Like, Rob Dillingham probably wears a Spurs hat. They got to change that. They got to change that. You're 3 for 11. Jetta Hoops, no way you're 8 for 11. What the hell? Did you predict Edie to Memphis? You picked Salon to Charlotte? Good for you. Like, you got to play the lotto. I hope this is a new era for Bulls development, but we will see. Dillingham is being a Timberwolf is definitely the craziest thing that has happened this draft night. I just can't wait till my Knicks pick. I just hope. I'm excited for who they take. If Collier falls to my Knicks, I will be very happy. Oh, well. Do you guys think you would cry during draft night? I don't know. I I don't know if I would. I guess if I saw like my family, like if I saw my mom cry, then I would start crying. I wonder if I would cry specifically. But hey, I'll never know. I'm 5'7", 5'8". I was never going to know. It's Topich. We'll see. So the Thunder at 12. I mean, maybe they go like, oh my God, the Thunder could get Connect. They can get Devin Carter. They can get somebody that can help them next year. We'll see. We'll see. Or do they go project play with Salon off the board though? That the only option there is Topich. So we'll see. You're 9 for 11, Carter, in your mock? No way. That's got to be cap. What do I think about the Denny trade? I've said it a couple times. It's questioning for Washington. We'll see who they take at 14. Thank you, NT. Mike Conley's drop from 9 million. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Okay. Being from Chicago would cry if I got drafted. Yeah, true. But like if I got drafted by the New York Knicks, I would probably cry as well. The hometown thing definitely goes into effect. So they can get Devin Carter, Jared. I'm surprised Devin Carter hasn't been selected yet. There was so much hype for Devin Carter. I was like, what if the Hornets just took him at 6? That is crazy. That is wild. Man, this draft has been good so far. It's definitely been like unpredictable, and that's like what we all wanted, and that was what this draft was kind of supposed to be. I don't know who's the biggest faller. Like, it was going to be Bruce Ellis if he made it outside the lottery. People were saying it was going to be Holland or Dillingham. That didn't happen. I guess the biggest faller right now to mocks is maybe Topich and Connect. Yeah. They could go Khalil Ware. I mean, OKC needs big man help, but that they could still make a trade or they have cap space. We'll see. We'll see. The pick is in. Could we get to it? Could we get to it? I mean, what? We're at 921 for 12 picks. All right, that's not bad. We're at good. We're. I don't know if we're cooking. Devin Carter, the Raptors. I want to see Devin Carter play in the playoffs. So I'm sorry, I do not want to see him on the Raptors. Also, shout out to Kevin Nagandi being on this ABC one. Temple represent. Temple made. Temple proud. All right, Ryan Hill, you're 12 for 11. Jeez. Connect OKC. That would make sense. All right, the pick's in. Let's see what we got.
How did it? It looked okay. It looked okay.
What do we got out of 12 to OKC?
Hey, listen, so let's go. We talk about.
Oh my God. They keep doing the pick is in and then pan to the stage and then they don't even announce it. It's so frustrating. Yeah, so San Antonio now owns swap rights with Minnesota and Dallas in 2030. They could take the more favorable pick of those two. All right. I don't know how I feel about that for Rob Dillingham. We'll see. Apparently the Kings are on the clock trading 13 potentially for the Wizards, which you would assume is Kuzma, and the Nets, which would be Finney Smith or Cam Johnson. I would like Kuzma on that team. But yeah, the last time, I don't know if there's been a Chicago prospect going to Chicago since Derrick Rose, but I guess it worked out that last time. Yeah. Yves Missi to the Thunder. That would be a little bit of a shocker, but some people said that he can go higher than we think. What are your thoughts on Devin Carter to Washington at 14? Hey, they don't need to take a project play. Like, Sarr's a little bit of a project play. They can go for somebody like that. All right, the pick's in.
24 NBA draft. The Oklahoma City Thunder select Nikola Topic.
Whoa!
Belgrade, Serbia.
All right, I was not expecting Topic to go.
Zaveda.
Wow.
This is the biggest unknown in the draft. Partially torn ACL after spraining his knee. You know, he played for a prospect factory in Serbia, 6'6", 203 pounds. When we talk about a team
Wow. Okay, I did not expect Topic. What do you guys think about that? I thought it was going to be like a Devin Carter, a Dalton Connect, who could play in the playoffs next year. Topic might not even play till like February or March with this. He might not even play at all next year. Like, where is he going to get minutes? I don't know who he's replacing. I guess, can he replace Giddey? I don't really know. I don't really know. That is, I mean, hey, Topic is he's high for me. With the ACL intact, like taking that into account, 7th ranked prospect, you get him at 12. That's good value. I'm a big fan of Topic. OKC's a weird fit, though, because where is he going to excel? Is he just going to run the second unit? Like, they have Shea, you have J-Dub, you have Kaysen Wallace. Maybe they were just looking for another ball handler. I'm surprised they didn't go the Connect route. Connect is interesting. So Connect's going a little bit lower than we thought. I guess a lot of people didn't think Connect was going to fall outside the top 10. Here he is on the clock for Sacramento at 13, which would be great. All right, so I want... I don't even know who I think they're going to take here. I could get Jacoby Walter right at... Oh, no, this is my big board. All right, jeez. Yeah, I'm cooked, man. I think I need this to be Devin Carter and Dalton Connect to go 13 and 14, so then I can start fresh outside the lottery. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that was kind of interesting. I mean, I didn't think they would go Topic there. And now we have the Kings on the clock. I wonder if they would trade the pick. I would just take Dalton Connect if I'm Sacramento. They could use a wing. I mean, I would take Devin Carter. They could take Khalil Ware. But yeah, Sam Presti really does like these like European guys with size that could pass, like Pokusevski, Ousmane Dieng, Nikola Topic. I guess J-Dub and Chet were a little bit different, but he took Ousmane Dieng in that class. He definitely has the type of prospects that he likes now. Bronny went to the Wizards. Imagine. Collier, 13 to the Kings. Collier going ahead of Connect would be a little shocking, I think, for the way that like everybody's mocks were leading up to this draft, for sure. For sure. Thank you guys for still having 7,000 people in here. We've been streaming for almost 2 hours. Appreciate it a ton. McCain or Connect. Yeah, McCain, he's from Sacramento, right? Like, I'm pretty sure Jared McCain... Where is Jared McCain from? McCain is from Sacramento, so that would be really cool if he ended up going there. But we'll see. I think Devin Carter would be a great fit. I think Dalton Connect would be a great fit. Or Jared McCain or Khalil Ware. You can't go wrong. Even Tristan De Silva, I said, could be a possibility. I mean, I mocked Ron Holland. I thought Ron was going to be here. But yeah, we'll see. Yeah, they got rid of Giddey to get a new Giddey. I guess so. Yeah, and then you have Alex Caruso there as well, who you'd assume they're going to extend. Interesting. Really interesting to take Nikola Topic. I don't know if I agree with that. Is Ousmane Dieng ever going to play on this team going forward? I do not know. I feel like it's a possibility where it's just never going to happen. Like, he's going to be going to year 3 of his career. I don't even know. We'll see. But Topic would give me, like, I think I would give it, like, a solid B. I wonder where his development is going to be there. I don't, like, I want to be, like, not harsher in my draft grades, but I want to be not as conservative. Like, I give a lot of, like, B minuses, Bs, C pluses, right? Like, I want to give some Ds. I don't know who I'm giving a D to in a crazy draft like this. Whoa, Devin Carter not even wearing an undershirt. Wild decision. Wild decision. That is kind of crazy. He looks very happy. Interesting sunglasses choice. That is not what I expected Devin Carter would wear tonight. Just from his gritty style of play at Providence. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of good guys on the board for Philadelphia. For sure. Philly, the Lakers are going to have some guys. How is Dalton Connect still on the board? And if he doesn't go here to 13, is Connect going to be a Sixer? No way. Carter is going to happen. Yeah, I mean, if they're panning to Carter, they're also panning to Dalton Connect. Carter looked a little happier, so maybe it's going to be Devin Carter. Hey, thank you, Tommy, watching me from Montreal. Hey, Talk, I hope you get Jared McCain. If Jared McCain goes to the Magic, oh boy, that is a fantastic pick by them. That would be huge. OKC needs a big. I expect them to try to get Hartenstein now that they missed out on potentially getting Nick Claxton. Because Claxton re-signed. But yeah, and they have the cap space to take on Hartenstein, so I assume that's what's going to happen. Yeah, I think Ron Holland is, like, I don't think it's like a franchise-changing pick. Like, it's still Kate Cunningham, but I think it's huge for, like, Holland to go to a new environment there, a new head coach who could be James Borrego, and You guys know I'm as big on Holland as anybody else. And it would have been a little embarrassing if my second-ranked guy goes 14. No, it shouldn't be, but it would be kind of crazy if that happened for sure. So they keep panning to Devin Carter, which makes me think it's going to keep happening. I hate when they do this because why else are you showing Devin Carter 6 different times? But yeah, I don't know. Like in the pre-draft process, did I like Nikola Topic more or Josh Giddey? I feel like I don't know. We'll see. All right, the pick is in. Are they going to be announcing it? Here we go.
With the 13th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Sacramento Kings select Devin Carter.
Oh my God. They get Devin Carter. Now, this is a win now type of move. I love this. De'Aaron Fox, who didn't want to sign an extension, I wonder if he is slighted by this. He shouldn't be because Carter can play the 1. He can play the 2. He's going to get up and get rebounds. The dude averaged 8 rebounds a night last year as a 6'3 guard. We saw how important crashing the offensive glass is in the playoffs with guys like Josh Hart and Dante DiVincenzo and even what like Derrick Jones Jr. did and guys like Derek White and Drew Holiday. That is what Devin Carter can be for the Sacramento Kings. He can play next to De'Aaron Fox. He could also be out there with Malik Monk as well, and he can guard wings. I love this for Sacramento. Obviously, the son of Anthony Carter. Thank you for the donation, Michael Siegel. I don't know if they would go Dalton Connect, like they'd go another wing. Isaiah Collier is still on the board. I'd be a big fan of. Dalton, I think it's Connect, it's Collier, or I mean, it could be Jared McCain as well if they want to get some shooting. I don't know honestly what Washington's gonna do there. I thought maybe Sacramento was going to go Connect. Connect may fall to the Miami Heat. Thank God we didn't let Devin Carter go to the Miami Heat. This is getting a good grade for me. A lot of you guys are giving this A+ in the chat. I agree. Dalton Connect to the Lakers would be kind of insane if he fell that far. Because I think there was people talking about Connect. Like, I think I did plenty of mocks. I'm forgetting who I did them with where they had Connect at 5. Like, people said that. Shout out Knicks legend Anthony Carter. Do I think the Knicks gave up a lot for Bridges? Yes, they did. But they gave up a lot for a very good player. Both can be true. Bub Carrington's still on the board. Bub Carrington could go 14 here for sure. For sure. A lot of options on the board. Jaden Fitch, thank you for the $5 donation, man. I need my Lakers to get Jared, Connect, Ware, or Collier. One of them is going to be on the board. So I think Khalil Ware would be perfect. Does Philly try to get somebody that can be behind Embiid long-term in Khalil Ware? Like, that could be a possibility. Wow. I did not expect Dalton Connect to be there at 14. I don't think Washington takes him, though. I did not think that. Wow. I still can't get over Dillingham getting traded. I still can't believe it. Kind of crazy. That is wild. That's got to be pretty cool for Anthony Carter because I think he was an assistant coach with the Kings. Stop saying Mitch Rob trade, Alex. What are you doing? What are you trying to get out of me? I'm on Twitter. I'm seeing stuff. I'm seeing stuff. It's Bub Carrington. I mean, I think, yeah, Carrington or Collier is what I would do if I were them. Or McCain, but I think you need somebody a little bit more of a playmaking ability. And Bub Carrington, I think, could fit that mold. Or Isaiah Collier. I don't think I would go Dalton Connect. I don't think I would go Connect. Yeah. I wonder what, yeah, I don't know. I guess, like, my least favorite pick is probably, like, it's weirdly enough, Receshe 1. It's probably Salon. I don't know how I feel about the Edie pick, but I really have in mind Matzis at 11. I have in mind Topic at 12. I have in mind Carter at 13. I don't think there's a lot of picks that I hate, honestly. Mitch Rob tree, yeah. Yeah, I can't believe, like, I don't think Washington goes Dalton Connect unless they did what they did with Corey Kispert a couple years ago. But I'm surprised Dalton Connect falls out of the lottery. Wow. If he doesn't go here, which, like I said, I don't think he does. I think they go guard here. All right, so, I mean, Miami could get Connect at 15 if they don't go here. I think they go guard. I mean, I have Collier ranked as my number 9 prospect. Carrington is ranked 18th. But in point guard forms, they're only a couple apart with basically Devin Carter and Jared McCain. So I am cool with either one. I've grown to love Bub Carrington as of late. So that could definitely be a possibility for them here. Or Collier. I think if they go one of those two and you get... it's just that you hated that you traded away Denny. Like, if you somehow moved like Kispert and 26 to move up to get like Carrington or Collier, and you got Sarr and still had Denny, I'd be a big fan of that. But I guess they still have the 2029 first, and you have Malcolm Brogdon to move as well, which are assets.
Sending that pick to the Wizards. So the Wizards are currently on the clock, and the Wizards are getting Malcolm Brogdon in this trade, as well as a future first rounder in 2029 and a pair of second round picks down the road. So when you see some movement, there is a
Whose account am I watching on? I'm watching Watch ABC because I kind of like this a little bit better, and they were, I feel like, spoiling every pick on ESPN. Yeah, I can't believe Portland traded for Denny, man. That like was out of left field. Out of left field. I wonder who Miami's going to take at 15. I feel like Pat Riley's got to be happy with this. Yeah, I'm really shocked. They're going to have Collier or Bob Carrington on the board. They're going to have Connect on the board. The pick is in. Let's see what we got.
It says the Blazers, but it's technically the Wizards pick.
With the 14th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Portland Trailblazers select Bob Carrington.
Wow.
From the University of Pittsburgh.
So Bob Carrington goes ahead of Isaiah Collier. I'm a big fan of Bob. He's one of the younger players on this draft. Basically, his first year playing the point guard position. Did not really play that at all in high school. Great size, 6'4", 6'5". Can play the 1, can play the 2. Good looking three-point shot right now. And I think he's going to be a really good playmaker. Honestly, love this pick a ton for Washington. This would give, I think, an A grade. I think I'm going to give this an A grade. Modog, thank you for the $5 donation, man. When it comes to making videos, do you dread the trade deadline, draft, or free agency for the amount of videos you need to do? That's a very good question, because as someone that makes content around that, all 3 periods are so stressful. Trade deadline, I would say, is the least, because it's kind of all around one day, and now that YouTube's my full-time job, it's a little bit easier. I remember, like, I flew to Seattle to go up to Whistler, Canada to snowboard, and immediately as I landed, Siakam got traded. I was like, really? But I think it's definitely this period, because the draft is today. We saw Bridges get traded yesterday. Free agency is Sunday. More trades are going to happen. This is definitely like the most stressful time for sure. And it's a shame too. Like, I wish the NBA offseason was in the winter, because it's the summer. We only get a couple warm months on the East Coast a year. So I want to basically like go to the beach and stuff, but I can't because we got videos to make. But thank you for the donation, man. Yeah, Bub goes 15. I'm a big fan of that. I think that is one of my favorite picks in this draft. And the lottery is done. The lottery is done. I'm kind of shocked that Rob Dillingham still got traded, man. I'm going to say that so many times. But yeah, so the lottery's done. Let me know in the chat, like, who are your favorite picks of the lottery? Yeah, I can't believe that it actually ended up happening now.
And obviously, I know I can score. I feel like I can rack those up.
So Bob Carrington on his way to the Washington Wizards. Keep in mind, he's 6'3".
Hey, thanks, Sade, for the $5 donation. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. So the Heat are on the clock. What if they just take Bronny at 15? What if they take Bronny at 15? The pick isn't in yet. They can go Connect. I'm still surprised Connect is on the board. They could go Isaiah Collier. That was kind of shocking as well. I think they could go so many different routes here. And I think this is going to be huge for Miami, who wants to obviously be back in the final contention. Could Jimmy Butler be traded? Could this be his last year? We'll see. We'll see. I'm just basically tweeting out my favorite picks right now. Who went 8? Rob Dillingham. I can't believe that happened. I can't believe that happened. Man, I'm basically tweeting out almost every pick. I love most of these picks, basically. Wow. Yeah, kind of crazy. Kind of crazy what we've had go down. He'd take Bronny, imagine. Thank you for the $2 donation. So is Tyus Jones gone? Potentially. Could the Spurs sign him? Hey, in my free agency prediction video, I had them signing Tyus Jones, so that would be huge for me. Yeah, I have yet to get something right. So I did not predict Bob Carrington in the lottery. I had Bob Carrington going 18 to the Magic. So I could get 15 right if they go McCain. I could get 16 right if they go Walter. I could get 17 right still. I need a dub. I need a dub here. Maybe Collier at 19. Maybe Dalton Connect goes 18 to the Magic. Maybe the Heat trade this pick. For sure. I have the Heat taking Jared McCain here. I don't know if they would go McCain. Maybe they do, though. I don't know. I think they could go guard. I can't believe Collier. Why don't teams like Collier? I'm a big fan of Isaiah Collier. I don't know. And why, like, it's got to be Dalton Connect, right? Like, is Dalton Connect not going? So I don't know. Maybe McCain goes here. Like, he's had lottery talks. Could I get Walter right? Maybe. Could I get Ware? I would love to go on a little 3 streak here, but Dalton Connect has yet to go. So I don't really know how I feel about that. Tristan De Silva could be in play. Collier is going to last. I mean, I need somebody to jump in the second round into the first round so my Knicks can get a steal at 24-25. Will Isaiah Collier be on the board for my Knicks, please? Please. Heat for Bronny still would be insane. Wow. Bro, I am done. I am done with what's his name. Did he delete the tweet? Jake Fisher is just tweeting out like nonsense. Because he tweeted out that they took Jared McCain, but then Shams tweeted out something different. So I got excited that they took Jared McCain, but I don't think they did. Oh man, Jake Fisher, you're just getting cooked, man. You're getting cooked. Yeah, I mean, I've seen this guy tweet stuff all the time, and like I don't know if it's true or legit. And I think some stuff he's getting is legit, but that is definitely not. And didn't he tweet out too that the Memphis traded up for Klingon? Oh wow. Wow. All right, well, not great. Yeah, he did tweet that. And he said Miami's taking Jared McCain out of Duke. That is insane. I'll also, like, I'm on Twitter a ton, and you, like, I'm okay with answering DMs, but I'll just leave my Twitter in the chat too if you guys wanted to follow me over there. I would be appreciated. We hit like 36K. DJ Burns, that would be wild. We still got 6,000 people in here. Thank you guys. If you're gonna like on the stream, I'd appreciate it a ton. We're gonna get my draft grades out tomorrow. Kalel wears what people are saying. Sorry, don't want to talk about that. Hey Ben, hey Amanda. Edie, I can't believe Edie went to Memphis. I mean, it could be fun defensively. I think they actually work well under Taylor Jenkins. And they need some big man depth regardless because they traded away Steven Adams and Brandon Clark is more of a tweener. So they don't really have depth at the 5. I thought they were going to try to get into sign and trade talks with Hardenstein or Claxton. Maybe they'd try to do a homecoming with Valanciunas. I don't know. Like a Kennard for Valanciunas type thing. Get another shooter for Zion. It's a possibility. So we're picking 15. Yeah, not a good look for Jake Fisher. I mean, I don't want, like, I'm sure, like, he's done well and made his sources, and I'm not going to, like, harp on the guy. Like, it's just, like, I'm sure he feels bad doing it. Yeah, so imagine, like, is Bronny going 17? Imagine Bronny goes 17. That would be insane. All right, so I predicted Jared McCain here, and apparently that's not what's happening. I could have got back on track with my mock. Now I need Jacoby Walter to go 16, but Dalton Connect is on the board for Daryl Morey. I don't know if that's a Daryl Morey guy, though. I don't think they would go Daryl Morey. We'll see. We'll see. Who do you have Minnesota taking at 27? I have them taking Johnny Furphy because they could use some shooting, but they just got it in Rob Dillingham, which I didn't expect to happen. Dalton to the Lakers, potentially. I don't think the Lakers thought they were going to get Connect. I had him 9 in my mock. Yeah, we had 3 French players in the top 10, which is wild. 2 UConn guys in the top 10, that's pretty cool. 2 Kentucky guards in the top 10 as well. Wow. All right, the pick is in. Are we going to be able to find out what it is, please? Can we get to 20? No, we're not getting to 20 by 10 o'clock. All right. The Heat draft headquarters in Miami. Pat Riley, man. Still putting in the work. All right, here we go.
In the 2024 NBA draft, the Miami Heat select Khalil Ware.
Khalil Ware.
Indiana University.
There it is. Dude, Khalil Ware is a fun player to, like, scout. I had a joy watching him because I scouted him a little bit last year when he was coming out of Oregon because he was a top prospect. Not a top prospect in the draft, but he was a top recruit going to Oregon. And he's someone that it was not a good situation for him, for sure. He transfers to Indiana, a fantastic decision, and balls out. He was so much fun to watch with the highs. The lows are pretty low because I feel like there could be some awareness issues defensively. People will talk about the motor. I'm not going to go into any character things because I don't know the kid. And he, though, is someone that's going to run up and down the floor. He's going to hustle his ass off. He's going to block some shots. He can even space the floor a tad bit. He was pretty efficient from 3 this year at times, and he has a nice touch around the rim. Interesting with like the Bam extension happening today, like them doubling up on big men. But who knows? Maybe Ware and Bam could play together. And I wonder if teams are going to be like, all right, the Knicks have a lot of good wings, but they don't have a lot of size. The Celtics don't really have too much size either, even though Tatum could play the 5. But like Kristaps get injured. Maybe we're going to try to go back at them with size. And maybe Miami just try to get bigs here. And they're going to try to have a lot of size, get rebounds, and that's how they're going to win. Who knows? Shout out to Mike Woodson being there as well. Obviously, Kamal Ware's coach in Indiana. Former Knicks coach. Yeah, Miami, I would not expect them to go to Ware. I never mocked them a big man. I mean, people did mock Edie. So maybe they would have taken Edie, which I would have loved to find out if they were going to take Edie at 15. Because when I saw that, I was like, what are we doing? I think Kenny, I reacted to the Number on the Board podcast, or mock on my podcast channel, Just Ballin'. And that was, I think he had Edie at 15. I think Gavoni had Edie at 15 a couple times. I'm like, this is a true Heat center, not Zach Edie. Thank you for the donation, MMA. Where do you have Bronny and Furphy on your big board? Furphy, I have 24. He's my 5th ranked shooter in this class, but I think there's going to be questions defensively and just kind of feel for the game right away. And then Bronny, I have 61. Yeah, right now. But obviously these guys can develop in this league for sure. I think if they like played on the court tomorrow, I think Bronny would be the 61st best guy in the class, but he does have some upside as well. We got almost 8,000 people in here. Where did that come from? Thank you everyone here on the stream. I appreciate that. All right, Allie. Yeah, you're going to have to get put in timeout for that. I don't know where Bronny's going. I mean, people have been asking all stream. Like I said, I think it's going to be 55 to the Lakers. I think it's going to be 55 to the Lakers. Yeah, like, if you're watching this, like, he was not good at Oregon. And I was weird because Keloware was a top high school guy, and I heard a lot about him, but he made a name for himself at Indiana this past year. Good for him. So the Sixers at 16 have a lot of options. Jared McCain on the board. Dalton Connect on the board. What is Dalton Connect done wrong? If Dalton Connect doesn't go here, that would be insane. Thanks, Alec. Collier Connect. I mean, Connect would be sick, but low-key, we don't need another wing like that. But I think I'd rather Connect. No, on my big board, what did I have? I have Connect 10, Collier 9, so I guess technically to my big board, Collier. And I think the Knicks could use a playmaker like Collier to fill that IQ role that they definitely missed that void of that initiator off the bench. Because I don't think that's McBride next year. I don't. If the Knicks get Collier, oh my God, I will lose my mind. If the Knicks trade up for Collier, like the Knicks move 25 and 38, move 24 and 25 right now to get Collier. You still have 38. Joe Arsh, I do agree too. I do agree. The Dillingham trade does hurt you guys, but you're in such a good direction with Wemby. TSJ to the Bulls, we could see that in the second round. I don't know if he falls that far. McCain to the 76ers or Lakers is crazy. I agree. I'm sure Lakers fans wanted Ware. That was my mock. So can we get Jacoby Walter at 16? I need to get back on track. I need a dub. It's been a minute, and I'm not getting 18 right because I had Bub Carrington going 18. Dude, this lady that's walking with these prospects, sick job. You get a ton of screen time. Man. Damn. Bub Carrington says he doesn't like dogs, only cats. Maybe a red flag. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, so we got the Sixers on the clock. I have Jacoby Walter in my mock. I would go Connect here. I got McCain as well on the board potentially. Yeah. I'm just gonna keep throwing my Twitter in the chat as well because we got 8,000 people in here. And let's get the Twitter up a little bit. I know some of you guys aren't following me on Twitter. Rihanna's cooking right now, Matt. I need him on the phone. I do think Bronny gets drafted. Who do you got going to my Celtics? I have right now Pacomi Dadiet. That's if they go someone that maybe they could stash, develop a little bit. But if they want to go an NBA ready guy, Bell or Shireman. I had Terrence Shannon going 25 to the Knicks, but he can also be an early second rounder. Come on, Sixers. The pick isn't even in yet. What are they doing? Who do I think the Suns will take? I have Tyler Kolek. If Yves Misi's on the board, they can go him. They need a big man competition with Nurkic, and they need someone that can get Booker and Kitty the ball, and that could be a la Tyler Kolek. If they can get Isaiah Collier, that's a huge dub. Whoever gets Collier now is going to get such a good grade for me. Yeah, I'm surprised. I thought Connect could go as high as 5 or 6. Alright, it's kind of crazy. Shams is spike. Yeah, Shams is he spoiling every pick? It's the worst thing ever. Man, can they go Jacoby Walter here? Can they go Jacoby Walter here so I can get something right, please? It's been a minute. It's been a minute. I have Jacoby Walter getting mocked here. Where do I have Walter on my big board? I have Walter 14 on my big board. He's a boomer bust guy. He's a boomer bust guy. So nobody, I mean, yeah, 2 guys outside my top 20 have been drafted in Edie and Salon. I had Ware at 19. Yeah, we haven't gotten into like this tier yet. I do wonder who's gonna be like the first guy in like my 30s to go, because we're gonna get him. We're gonna get him. All right, we're gonna get 16 picks. We're probably gonna get 17 picks by 10 o'clock. So yeah, it's gonna be a minute. Thank you for the $2 donation, JJ. Collar to the Clippers at 25. Clippers at 25. How are they getting 25? They making a trade with the Knicks? They making a trade with the Knicks? Are we getting Paul George? Oh, man, I can't believe. I keep going on Twitter and I'm seeing Rob Dillingham like graphics and Photoshops. Wild. Wow. I think this is really good value for Connect if he goes here. If Connect doesn't go here and it's like McCain or Walter, Lakers could get Connect at 17. But, I mean, different play styles. Last year, they passed up on a faller as well and Cam Whitmore to take Jalen Hood-Schifino. Do they let that happen again? Or do they take Connect? Maybe Game, I don't know. He's older. Game's a little slower to him. Not a good defender at all, Connect. Maybe it's a little resemblance of like Kevin Knox back in Kentucky. Clippers trade Plumlee for 25 to the Knicks. I'm saying Plumlee ain't worth the 25th pick. Oh, yeah. Yeah. How can the NBA speed this up? I know, right? Like, I would like them to, but it's just not going to happen. It's fine, though. It's better than the second round being tonight, honestly. I kind of like the second round being tomorrow, which I potentially will be live for. I won't say 100%. If you guys, what are we at right now? We're at 2,400 likes. If this somehow gets to like 3,500 by the end of it, I'll definitely live stream, but we'll see. I don't know. That could still happen. All right, the pick's in.
We have a trade to announce.
What's the trade?
As part of a deal to be finalized later, the Portland Trail Blazers are trading to the Washington Wizards.
Thank you, Adam Silver. We have Twitter. We have Twitter.
14th pick.
We have Twitter.
And with the 16th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select Jared McCain.
Wow, so they get Jared McCain. They get 2 days into college, man. All right, that's a great pick, man. That is a great pick for them. They get somebody for me. What is McCain for me? McCain is ranked 15th, and they got him at 16. He is my, 4th ranked shooter in this draft? Or no, 2nd ranked shooter, sorry, in this draft. And that is going to be a great complimentary piece. I hate to see the Sixers make a fantastic pick, but they really did. I'm a big fan of Jared McCain. Sorry, let me read some of these donations. STK Savage, thank you for the $10 donation, man. Appreciate it. I was kind of hoping for Collier to go to the Heat. I thought so, too. I thought that could happen. But hopefully the Lakers pick him, or McCain. Maybe even get Tyler Smith. I love Tyler Smith, but I don't think he goes to the Lakers. I could see Collier, Southern California kid. David Robinson. Imagine you're the real David Robinson. Thank you for the $5 donation. Who do the Pelicans take? Center from Baylor. They could go EMC. Everybody's mocked that. I mocked it. I thought they would have packaged Brandon Ingram by now and move up. I thought so too, but maybe the Pelicans weren't really interested in Ingram. And now that they have Ron Holland, that may not happen. I really like this. A lot of you guys are giving this A's, B pluses in the chat. I love this. McCain is a really good player, and he's going to be a great complimentary piece to Maxey. To Maxey and Joel Embiid. For sure. Yeah, I'm really excited to see who's going to be on the Knicks for... If Isaiah Collier goes to the Knicks, I will be so happy. I will be so happy. And I'm really intrigued on what the Lakers are going to do here. Do they go Dalton Connect, who's still on the board? I think so, right? Like, go Dalton Connect? Potentially. We'll see. How do I think the Kings will do next season? It depends if they make another move. If they keep, like, Herter and Harrison Barnes, I still think they're peak at, like... I don't know if they're a second round exit team even, right? Like, I'm not taking them over OKC. I'm not taking them over Denver. I'm not taking them over Minnesota. Maybe they beat Dallas. Maybe they could beat, like, the Clippers and the Suns if that's how it gets matched up, for sure. Lakers, you guys are saying Bronny at 17. That would blow my mind, but I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think so. Jared McCain is actually a phenomenal pick by the Sixers, man. I am jealous. I wanted him to the Knicks like a couple months ago, and then he started getting a lot of hype, and I'm like, all right, there's no chance he makes it. This was a good pick by Daryl Morey. He likes his three-pointer guys. He got him. And Jared McCain. Yeah, that is a great pick. Yeah, so I don't know who they go here at 17. I think Connect is best value play. You can get another guard and Jalen Hood-Schifino if you're going to lose D'Lo, Southern California kid, but you already have Jalen Hood, or you can go, Isaiah Collier, but you already have Jalen Hood-Schifino. So maybe they prioritize Wing and Tristan Da Silva. Maybe since AD can space the floor, they like Yves Missi here as well. That could be a potential thing. If Bronny goes here, I will lose my mind, though. I will lose my mind. But I feel like you'll go Connect, Missi, maybe Jacoby Walter as well. If the Knicks get Jacoby Walter, I'd be very happy with that. Because I have him ranked 14th in my big board. Tyler Smith, I ranked 17th because I'm high on Tyler Smith. Like, I'd be happy if the Knicks got Tyler Smith as well. I still can't believe Connect did fall. They took Bronny, imagine. Do you think Ware and Bam fit? They could. I don't think Bam's going to space the floor. I don't think Ware's going to space the floor. You may stagger the minutes. It may be tough in a playoff series, but they could definitely work. Man, I'm so excited for next year's NBA season. It sucks. We got to wait like how many more months? 5 more months? 4 more months? It's a shame. 4 more months? Yeah. It's kind of crazy that Connect is still on the board, and this is really good value play for whoever can snag him. Yeah, I assume the Lakers would like him. Maybe they learned their lesson with Whitmore falling last year. And I think the Lakers could use another forward. Like, you have Hachimura, obviously you have LeBron. I don't know if Max Christie's going to have a role. Like, Connect makes sense, and he's like a top 5 shooter in this class for me. He's my 5th ranked shooter, and you need that around LeBron and AD, and Connect could be that guy. That would be really fun. And I mean, that'd be kind of sick for Connect. I know you lose out on some millions of dollars by not going to the Hornets at 6 or the Grizzlies at 9 or somebody like that. But if you go 17, that's pretty good. We'll see. We'll see. I can't believe Isaiah Collier is going to fall, man. It's crazy. So, like, people said Rob Dillingham was going to fall, Ron Holland were going to fall. Like, both of them didn't fall. But Collier is going to fall, I think. If he, like, I don't think the Cavs take him at 20. Maybe the Magic take him at 18. Maybe the Raptors take him at 19. Oh, man, if he falls to the Knicks, I will be so happy. If the Knicks pass up on him, though, I will be pissed. I will be pissed. Like, Dalton Connect could be this year's Jaime Jaquez for sure. Could be, for sure. People say that's Terrence Shannon. That could be, and we get to see what JJ Redick. I'm really excited to see how JJ Redick orchestrates this younger, like, crew in LA and how they develop, for sure. I think that's going to be really interesting. All right, so we got through 17-ish picks before 10 o'clock. All right, I think we did 8 through the first hour. All right, we got one quicker. Maybe this will go a little bit quicker. We'll see. I think 5 years. Oh, here we go. The pick's in.
As part of a deal to be finalized later, the San Antonio
Rob
Spurs
Dillingham
are trading to the Minnesota Timberwolves the draft rights to Rob Dillingham, the 8th pick.
That is crazy. Why?
And with the 17th pick in the 2024 NBA draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select Dalton Connect from the University of Tennessee.
Yeah, that's a fantastic pick. People mock Connect 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the Lakers get him at 17. He is my 10th ranked prospect in this draft. He is a phenomenal shooter. He can create his own shot. He can shoot off the dribble. He can pull up. He can attack the rim. He's very athletic. He's not a great defender, but hey, if you have good defenders around him, I think it will be okay. And I think at 17 is well worth the risk. Now you can still see what you can get out of Jalen Hood-Schifino. We expect the Lakers to maybe make a trade this offseason as well. So I am a fan of this for the LA Lakers, getting Dalton Connect. Honestly, I don't know if I'd give it an A+. It may be an A+, though. Like, this is really good value. This is a really good value. I think this would be an A for me. And the Lakers, wow, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy that he's an LA Laker. I did not expect this. I can't believe the things I will do if Isaiah Collier falls to the Knicks. Man. Yeah, connect LA Laker. You guys are fans of that in the chat for sure. Not, I wouldn't say as big of a fall as Cam Whitmore, because Cam Whitmore we thought could have went 4, 5, 6. I mean, I guess we thought that could have happened with Connect, but I think they're different archetypes of prospects as well. And this draft has more variance. What do I think is going to happen with Jimmy Butler? I think he's going to play this year for the Heat, but it's going to be maybe the final year. We'll see. Mario, thank you for the $2 donation. Chances of Golden State moving up in the first round. I could see that. I mean, Golden State, let me look up when they have their second rounder again. They have their second rounder at 52. That might cost a lot. I actually don't think they pull that off. Honestly, that's a lot to move up. Reeves' white brother. Yeah, you're going to have Austin Reeves and Dalton Connect, the White Wings. The White Wings. That is wild. Because I assume D'Lo's gone. I wonder who's signing D'Lo. I wonder if the Magic would go Johnny Furphy at 18. They go Tristan Da Silva, good shooter as well. Yeah, shout out to like Connect though. Northern Colorado, like he was JUCO, then Northern Colorado, then Tennessee balls out, and that was an LA freaking Laker. Like that's pretty dope. Jaden Hardy traded to the Knicks, imagine. Yeah, like Ryan Dunn, Yves Missi, like the Knicks could get Ryan Dunn as well. I'm excited for the options that are going to be on the board for the Knicks. At 25, 26. Like, my highest ranked guy on my big board still available is Isaiah Collier. I have ranked 9th. I think we're overthinking this. I have Jacoby Walter, 14, still on the board. And the guy that went the highest, T.J. Salon, 16 spots. I don't mind Salon. I just think that's a little rich at 6. Kind of crazy he went 6. But maybe, hey, it's Bilal 2.0 for him. Maybe. Where's Kyle Filipowski going? I mocked him to the Bucks at 23, but hey, if Yves Missi's on the board at 23, I would take him. Hey, thank you, Nady Demis. I appreciate you being a fan, man. Thank you. 5 years for OG, is it good? Yes, you do that. 100%. It's crazy. Like, he's making, what, $42 million a year? 30 million is, or 42 million is the new 30 million. With the cap going up, it's going to make sense for these guys to get this deal. OG, when he's healthy, which is a big if, I know, is a top 3 perimeter defender in this league. He's, I think, better than Herb Jones. I think he could be the best perimeter defender in this league. And the Knicks need that. If you're going up against Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown in the playoffs, if you're going up against Halliburton and Siakam, if you're going up against Donovan Mitchell and Garland, or maybe it's Jimmy Butler and Tyler Hero, or it's Maxey and Embiid, like you need guys that can defend, and that's what Bridges and OG Anunoby could be. I'm excited about it, man. I am nervous about losing my 2031 and 2029 first. Who knows what can happen by then, but hopefully the power of friendship can prevail. Yeah. Love Jared McCain. Yeah, so we're at 18 picks, 2 hours in. I would have liked to be maybe 20 picks in. It would have been nice. Hopefully this is done by 11. We'll see. Because we got videos to make for tomorrow. I got my draft grades. I don't know what rebuild do you guys want to see tomorrow on the 2K channel, which I'm sure you guys do follow. I don't know. But I will drop it in the chat. That's the 2K channel. But I do some, like, I did the breakdown of the Giddy Caruso trade over there. I did a breakdown of the Bridges trade over there, so I'll do some stuff like that. The pick is in. Are we going to get it? Come on. Let's get it, please.
Out to the Volunteers and their baseball team winning the NCAA championship. Magic on the clock. Here's the commission.
The 18th
Here we go.
pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Orlando Magic select Tristan Da Silva.
Tristan Da Silva. Wow, okay. I like that. I mean, they get another wing who's a solid shooter. Da Silva is my 16th ranked prospect, and they get him at 18. I like that. Can do a little bit of everything. Can dribble, pass, rebound, shoot, defend, all of that stuff. And I wonder if that means they would move like Isaac this offseason. I don't know. All right, back to the rebuild stuff. I'm not doing an OKC rebuild. I just did a Caruso one with them, so you're going to have to wait on that. Blazers would be fun with Klingon and Abdiha. I don't know if I want to do a Risa Shea rebuild yet. I want to see if they move Murray. And or Trey. Spurs with Castle. Maybe Rob Dillingham, T-Wolves. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's a bunch that are open in the air. Like, I'm doing a 10-year Nets rebuild, but that may come out on Friday. We'll see. Or maybe it does come out tomorrow. We'll see. Blazers. A lot of you guys are saying Blazers. Warriors. I mean, yeah, we traded for Paul George in that one. Let's see. Collier falls to the Suns. That'd be a phenomenal pick. Spurs, Portland. A lot of you guys, yeah, Wizards would be fun too. With Sar. Oh man, what did I do? I think I did Reese Shea in my number 2 pick Wizards rebuild. So Sar and Bub would be fun. Maybe I'll do a Wizards rebuild tomorrow. Maybe you guys will get Wizards. Wizards potentially. And then I move Kuzma. I get to do that. Would be fun. I get to send him where I want to send him. I get to send, I guess, Tyus Jones. I don't know because we got Bub Carrington now. I guess we'll see. Who would you have picked at 12 for OKC instead of Topic? I would have picked Topic, I think. I don't know, though. I like Topic more than Connect, you could see from my big board. But I do think Connect could help them more next year as they're trying to win a championship. But I do think Presti has a type and thinks he can maybe replace Josh Giddey in the aggregate. I think so. Shout out to Moneyball. Raptors Collier rebuild. Hey, we'll see if it happens. I hope it doesn't happen. I need my Knicks. But then again, I mocked Collier to the Raptors, so I kind of need one. I haven't gotten one right in a little bit. It's been a minute. So Tristan Da Silva goes. I don't think, yeah, we got plenty of time till the Raptors pick, but I'm sure it's already been spoiled on Twitter. We'll see. I don't know. I kind of want them to go Collier. Like, that's a great pick, but I want my Knicks to get Collier, so then I'm like, maybe don't take Collier for me, please. Do the Heat with Khalil Ware? No, I think I need to see a little bit more pizzazz from the Heat. Smith or Misi here going to the Raptors. Yeah, they can go big. I love Tyler Smith. You guys know that. Misi's still on the board. I would go those two over Filipowski. I would even go Deron Holmes over Filipowski. I also love a Dembona as well. I think a Dembona is going to be a first-round pick. I do. I think teams are going to fall in love with the film that I fell in love with, and they're going to love his energy for the playoffs. Like, I would love the Knicks to take a Dembona, Isaiah Collier at 24-25, and we are off running. That is my dream. That is my dream for the Knicks at 24 and 25. Reed Shepard, Houston rebuild? Potentially. And we trade for KD? Do we do that? Maybe. Walter to the Raptors. That would make sense. Ah, damn. I would hate that because I've mocked that so many times, but I didn't mock that tonight, which I would be like, come on. Like the one time I don't do it. And Dembona to the Blazers at 34. That'd be, like, great value. Rockets with KD, we could. What number to the Knicks? The Knicks picked at 24 and 25. We are about to be at 19. If we took Filipowski and done a 24 and 25, would I be mad or happy? I think I'd be indifferent. Like, I like Dunn, but I don't know if that's what the Knicks need. Like, they have plenty good defenders. Like, Dunn isn't going to play, I think, that much next year, right? Unless he's a good shooter. Like, you have Harden, DiVincenzo, and McBride, all good defenders off the bench. Hey, thank you for coming out, Patrick. I appreciate it. You have Mikal Bridges and OG Anunoby, and you have Randall at the 4. I don't really think you need Ryan Dunn. I think you could use another big man. And I think you could use a guard that could run the offense in the second unit. I mean, I would love Tyler Kolek, too, if Collier's off the board. I like the Knicks' options, but I have a feeling the Knicks are probably going to trade the picks. They always do. They always do. I doubt they keep both. But I would be sick. I would be very happy if they ended up doing that. If Walter goes 19, I would be pissed because I feel like I've mocked him so many times to the Raptors, and I didn't do it for my final mock. Because I'm like, Collier needs to go somewhere, and I didn't think Cleveland was going to take him. The Pelicans could really get a legit point guard at 21. That would be a phenomenal fit for him. Do you move Deuce if Collier falls to New York? No way. The Knicks, I disagree. Just because the Knicks are about to be a hard cap team soon, and McBride's making like $2 million a year for the next 3 years, you got to keep that. And I think you just have Collier as well. Cavs need to take Bronny. Stop. No way. Imagine, though. Would be kind of crazy. Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm nervous. I would really like to see that happen. Let's see. I wonder if the Raptors are going to move Bruce Brown, too. Are they picking up that team option? Also, follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter if you're not already. You got to do it. You got to do it. Franco, thank you for the $2 donation, man. Wizards, but play and trust in Poole comeback season. Hey, thank you for the dono. I think Poole has to be better next year, right? And I think he will. He played better in the second half of the year, for sure. All right, so we are on the board with the Raptors at 19. We'll see who they're going to end up taking. Suns ain't going to get Kolek because Collier will fall into their lap. Dude, it may happen. What happened to DJ Wagner? He didn't play that well at Kentucky this past year. He transferred to Arkansas to play under Coach Cal. So he's still in college. Cavs or Suns take Bronny now. Bronny going in the second round. No way. No way. There's only 15 to 20 players. I'm fine with Indiana picking at 36. Yeah, there's plenty of talent still on the board here. The Bucks better not Jeff Filipowski. That is my mock. So I hope you better hope my mock's wrong. I haven't gotten something right since pick 4. Pick 4, man. It's been so long. Ugh. I was never going to mock. I guess I should have just mocked Klingon to 7 originally and mocked, like, Holland at 6. I don't know. Just so I got the Klingon pick right. It's been brutal out here for me, man. It's been brutal. I haven't got anything right in so long. Ugh, I guess we'll see. Oh, man. Anyone going to the Summer League this year? Unfortunately, I'm not going, but yeah, I would love to go. I'm just not gonna be able to make it out that weekend. I heard it's a great time if you can get out there. I got to go to the Combine this year, which I was really happy with. Yeah. So we got 19 Raptors. The pick's been in for a minute, but we got to go to commercial. Can we get this pick in, please? Please. We'll see. All right, pick's in. Here we go.
NBA draft. The Toronto Raptors select Jacoby Walter.
Damn it! I had Walter like 2 mocks ago. Before my official one, I had him there. Oh, that's so annoying. That's so annoying. Walter is extremely boomer bust, but they'll be good for the Raptors. Like, they can use his defense right away. He's someone that could benefit from being in the G League for sure. And he doesn't need to go into a winning environment right away, which may be fine. They definitely need some veterans in that locker room, but I do think this is a good pick for Toronto. I do. Yeah, Israel, if he ever wants to hop on, for sure. I watch his shorts a ton. What happened to Coleman Hawkins? He went back to college, transferred to Kansas State, got an insane NIL bag. It was like $2 million. It was wild. The fact that we got 5,000 people in here, like, you guys are, like, goated. All of you guys are goated in the stream. It really means a ton. Like, we've been streaming for 2 hours and 40 minutes. We're going to be streaming for probably another hour. Like, you guys are the best. I appreciate it. How do I feel about Zach Edey picking 9? It's weird. I think Memphis is a solid fit for him. It's just 9 seems a little rich for the guy, but I mean, if they really buy into him, I just think the one thing I'm worried about, like, I think Jaren Jackson Jr. will get his looks, Desmond Bane will get his looks. I worry about John Moraine in the paint with Edey out there clogging up the paint. Because why does any big man need to go out on the perimeter to guard Edey? They don't, unless Edey actually has an outside shot, which we'll see. Thank you for the $2 donation, Rack. Chances Kuz is still in Washington opening night. I'll say 20% chance he is, 80% he's not. Because he's still under contract for a few more years, so they don't have to move him. 4 a.m. in Germany. Hey, shout out to you, the Bull. Shout out to you. Better hurry up. I need some lunch. Oh, heck, where do you live? Lunch? What time is it in Hawaii? Like 2? I don't even know. That's probably wrong. 4? Hey, what does 6 rings of steel stand for? Steelers, Pittsburgh Steelers football team, 6 Super Bowl rings of steel of Steelers. I made the gamer tag when I was, my dad gave me the idea when I was, I think, 4th grade, and I made it my 2K channel name, and it stuck. Because I did NFL videos before NBA. You think Dalton helps the Lakers instantly? Hell yeah, man. One of the more NBA-ready players in this class. The shot is NBA-ready. The shot creation is NBA-ready. Oh, man. Do the Cavs go... Do they go Collier, even though they have Craig Porter Jr. and Garland? I don't think so. I mean, there's a chance. Do they go Ryan Dunn for defense? They could go one of those wings that I mocked a ton as well. With De Silva, who I mocked off the board, Terrence Shannon, Jalen Tyson, Kevin McCullough, all are possibilities. How many NBA players have I met? Not a lot. That I can remember, I think I met David Lee when I was younger, and I met, like, John Starks and Allen Houston. I met Joakim Noah and Nobu with my girlfriend in Chicago, like, so briefly. I met Trey Alexander, who's going to get drafted at the Combine. I actually haven't talked to that many, like, players in my life. What would you say if the Pelicans drafted Tyler Smith? I would say that's a good pick because he can space the floor, and I think he can play in the front court with Zion. If the Steelers win another Super Bowl, yeah, 7 rings of steel, I've always been asked that, but the Steelers have not been good for a little bit, at least that good. I know we made more threes at the Combine, but it's the Combine. A lot can change, and it's such a short sample size. Start playing golf? Hey, I do play golf. I'm not good. I shot well for my standards. I shot like a 112 the other day, which is good because the time before that I shot like a 120. But I play golf like once every 2-3 weeks, so I got to keep going more. Got to work on the putting, too. You met Kevin Herter today? No way. That's pretty sick. Maryland legend. Suns should trade into the draft now. They have the 22nd pick. We'll see if the Pelicans take Collier, their guy, if he doesn't go 20. But I don't think they would go Collier. I don't even know if they worked him out. Why is Collier falling? I think teams don't think he's going to be a consistent enough shooter. I think teams don't think that he's going to be a good enough defender, which I will pull it up, like, on my end. He was so good after the wrist injury he had. All the spotlight was on Bronny. Dude, Collier was so good in the second half of the year. And this dude is a free throw magnet. He gets to the line with ease. Better than anybody in this class. So basically, since January 6th, he averaged throughout 13 games, 18 points, 4 assists, 3 rebounds, 2 steals a night, shot 49% from the field, 41% from 3 on 3 threes a night. The thing is, though, he's not a good free throw shooter, which is a shame because he gets to the line. So if he was able to hit his free throws, he would be able to be someone that can average 20 points per game. Right? Resache ceiling. I don't really have a good comp for him. It's crazy. I don't. Like, I don't think he's as good as Bilal was. People throw out Tobias Harris, Harrison Barnes. I don't see Tobias. I mean, I see the Tobias Harris play style, but, like, the build is obviously different. VFD, that's pretty sick, man, if you are. That is. What do you think about Amari Stoudemire? Knicks legend. I don't think I ever met Amari. I don't. I want to see the Kings trade pick and Barnes for Mitchell and Davion Mitchell for Kuzma. I know. That would have been a good move, too, for sure. For sure. Damn, you guys. Can we get to 3,000 likes by the end of the stream? We need about 280 more. I love Tim McCormack. I love McKinney to the Sixers. That is a phenomenal pick. That is like a perfect need and complimentary piece for them. Hey, Riley, thank you for the donation from New Zealand, man. Pretty sick. Pretty sick. Or girl. Sorry. Any more trades? I don't know. I think we will see some trades in the 20s. That usually happens. I remember the 2020 draft streaming that. Like the Knicks traded picks, the Lakers traded picks, so many teams traded picks, the Thunder traded picks, the Timberwolves traded picks. Like the 20s can get kind of trade heavy with teams trying to move up into the first round to get that 4-year rookie deal. Thoughts on AJ Johnson? I'm a little bit lower on him than everybody else. There could be scoring potential, but it's a big project. He's my 53rd ranked prospect. Hey, thank you, Meme Stream. I have the Suns taking Tyler Kolek at 22. They worked him out. I think there's a connection. Thoughts on Khalil Ware for the Heat? I like it. I'm a fan of Khalil Ware. He's like my 18th ranked prospect. 19. And they really haven't had a good backup center in forever. Basically since Bam's been there, I feel like. No way you met Miles McBride at the Dallas airport. That's pretty sick. Dunn to the Wolves, maybe. I mean, they got their shooting in Dunn. Or excuse me, in Dillingham. So maybe they get another sick defender. Why not? I didn't see what John posted on Instagram, but I saw somebody posted on Twitter. I can't obviously listen to it with sound. Yeah. Apparently, though, if you watch, like, the draft, like, the stadium draft show with Shams, like, that's really good, too. I'm sure they spoil picks, but Fran Fraschilla is, like a legend in that space, and he's probably gives some really good insight. I went to the draft in 2018. It's a fun time, for sure. Now that I just stream for it, it's part of my job. I can't really go to it, but it's a fun time. Oh, man. Oh, man. Antonio Reeves dropping like crazy, dude. He's not going to go until the back half of the second round, probably. I think that was always expected. All right, the Cavs are on the clock. Who we got? I hate these commercials. They take forever. And the pick's been in for a minute. This is why this draft doesn't end until 11:30. Do I think Bilal's floor is an all-star? No, I think that's probably his ceiling. Maybe an all-NBA, but that's, I don't know. I think all-star.
And here's the commissioner, Adam Silver, with the pick.
With the 20th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select Jalen Tyson.
Wow.
From the University of California, Berkeley.
Wow. Jalen Tyson to the Cavs at 20. They must have liked him a lot, man. And obviously they did because they drafted him at 20. I didn't really watch too much. Like, I watched a little bit of him before the Combine. After the Combine was one of the guys I dug deep into because this dude is an absolute unit. Loves contact, loves getting to the rim, loves physicality. And this is exciting because I am not a fan of their wings off the bench. I don't really like Dean Wade that much for what he is. I don't like Georges Niang. I don't like Karis LeVert as guys in this league making the money they are. And I think, like, I like Max Strus, but getting Jalen Tyson, way more versatile, way more athletic than those guys, and can crash the glass and is actually going to do the dirty work out there. That is a great pick for Cleveland. I am a fan of that. But no Bronny. No Bronny. Whoa, did he play football? I didn't know that. Or no, is that his dad? Or his brother? I don't know. Yeah. It's a good pick. That is a good pick for sure. Huh. I wonder, man, Collier's still on the board, but some teams need a point guard. Like the Suns need a point guard. The Pelicans need a point guard. The Bucks could use a backup point guard. So we got 3 teams that could take Collier until the Knicks are up, which scares me. Yeah, Tyson literally played Texas, then Tech, then Cal. Man, we're so close to the Knicks. I forgot Kenny Atkinson is the Cavs head coach. Which I'm glad for Kenny, because I think he got kind of screwed with KD and Kyrie in Brooklyn, because he did a phenomenal job in 2019 with Brooklyn.
What's going to happen with Donovan Mitchell in the future? Because
Thank you, Dark, for the donation. Love your content. Me and my brother watch all of it. Hey, appreciate you. Shout out to you and your brother, man. Thank you guys so much. Who's the Heat's GOAT? LeBron, Wade, or Haslam? Ugh. Well, I get crucified for saying LeBron. It's definitely not. It's definitely not Bosh. It's probably... I mean, best player ever in franchise history, it's LeBron. But who means more? Wade. It's not Haslam. Thoughts on Nikola Jokic? I like his game, but if he's like a draft and stash guy, like, I don't mind him in the mid-second. Got good playmaking ability. Got good finishing at the rim. Feel for a game. He's still young. But I don't think I would take him in the first. I don't think he's going to be great defensively, and I don't think he's going to be able to run an offense just yet. 24 and 25 for 21 in the second. I don't think that's worth it unless the Knicks really like Collier, but I feel like we could see some trades. Alec, I think Misi's going to go before, so that leaves the Suns and the Bucks. I mean, if I can get a Dembona / Daron Holmes and Isaiah Collier, I am so happy. If Isaiah Collier goes, then I like to pivot to a wing, so then I'd like Terrence Shannon or Ryan Dunn. I also don't mind Tyler Smith as well if they don't go Bona or Holmes. So a couple guys I still really like here. And if we get Isaiah Collier, I'm going to be so happy. And if we pass up on Isaiah Collier, I'm going to be pissed. The basketball god's going to like the Knicks again? I don't know. The pick is in. I mean, everybody's mocked Yves Missi. We'll see if that's going to come true. I mocked Yves Missi. I haven't gotten something right since number 4. Man, I thought I was going to be on a generational run. I can't believe Jake Fisher faked this all out thinking that Memphis traded up. I predicted a trade in my mock. Yeah. Who predicted Minnesota to trade for Rob Dillingham, right? That is, like, insane. Shout out to the Mets, up 7-0 in the Subway Series. Why does the Subway Series have to be on the NBA draft night? But the Mets, man, don't let the Mets get hot. Shout out to the Grimace Mets. Who's my GOAT? The GOAT I've seen, LeBron. But I never watched Jordan. But if you look at greatest achievements... Probably Jordan, 6-0 in the finals is a pretty sick resume. I know, I feel that. I feel like the Bucks fans probably want Collier, and I'm sure Suns fans want Collier. Collier to the second round is crazy. If he falls to the second round, he must have had some medical issue, or scouts might not like his attitude. I don't know why that would happen. I don't know why. Huh. Oh, picks in.
For NBA draft, the New Orleans Pelicans select Yves Missi.
Oh, there we go. So everybody was right. I will say every outlet had this, and they go big. And I finally got one right. We are now 5 for 21 in the mock. This is crazy. Collier, they need a point guard still off the board. I don't think McCollum is the answer. I don't know if Daniels is long term. They need a center. Valanciunas is a free agent. I would be a little nervous about Missi and Zion together. That is probably the most athletic front court in the league, but there's no floor spacing. That paint is going to be clogged up, and maybe they want to do that. Maybe they just want to be a bruising team inside. Maybe they move Ingram for a guy that can space the floor. Who knows? That is interesting. I like Jacoby Walter to the Raptors, Joshua. I think I'm glad they went somebody with high upside, can be a good defender right away, and can knock down some threes, but could probably benefit from being in the G League. I can't believe Collier is still on the board, though. It is insane that he's still on the board. Wow. Oh, I need more water. All right, I'm gonna get water real quick. I'm gonna just let the stream like sound play or the this. I'll be back in like 30 seconds.
Hold up and answered the call and let everybody know what he could do before he ultimately got injured again. His health is obviously the determining factor to where New Orleans, how far New Orleans can go.
Misi's basketball lineage runs deep through his family. His shot blocking force is following in the footsteps of some NBA stars from his native country of Cameroon.
I was born in Belgium and I grew up in Cameroon.
I haven't got out of this chair in 3 hours. Dude, shout out to like those streamers. I don't know how long they stream for, but if it's like multiple hours, I don't know how they do it. I could not stream more than like 4 hours a day. I would lose my mind. Like sitting in a chair the whole day. Like I gotta walk around or something. Okay, so apparently Denver has traded up, and do I get a point? You guys can be the judge of this. Apparently, they're trading up because they had a promise for Deron Holmes on draft night. I have Deron Holmes 28 in my mock because that's the team that we kind of all knew had the promise. Do I get half a point? Do I get a full point? What do we think? What do we think? How are we grading that system? Because right now, I am 5 for 21. Do I get to be 5.5 for 22? The pick is in. Need to trade it. So, Filipowski or Bucks, please do not take Isaiah Collier. Please. Please don't do it.
So be able to count me as one of them is crazy. It's now 6 out of like 30 million people is just insane.
Now the New Orleans Pelicans organization, they are a team that seems to be on the cusp of doing some.
I get half a point, full point, full. Wow, you guys are generous. Full point. I guess we got to be generous in mocks, given how tough they are. All right, a lot of you guys giving me full points. All right. 5.5 for 22. I'm shooting 25%. Hey, in mock drafts, it's like baseball averages. We're cool with that. We are cool with that. Apparently, Denver's sending 28 and 56. Plus, the Nuggets own 20. Oh, my God. Damn. And then Denver, I think Suns get the Nuggets 20, 26, and 20, 31 seconds. So 3 seconds, which is pretty good. If that pick was ahead of 55 for the Lakers, I'm like, the Suns are taking Bronny in the second round. But that pick is after the Lakers at 55 now. I mean, what if the Suns take Bronny at 50 or at 28? So it's basically 3 seconds and 28 for 22. Are we getting a way too early 2025 mock? I want to do one, yes. If you guys are interested in that, let me know. I did one last year. So let me know if you guys want to see that this year, because I will definitely do one. Because those are fun. Those are really fun. And then I'll look back in a year like how much like some of these prospects flamed out in the college season or international season, or they're staying another year. It's really cool. Celtics take Bronny at 30 now. It's not happening. No way they're taking Bronny. Ace Bailey over Flag. Hey, you'd have to tune in for the mock. You'd have to tune in for the mock. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Yes, you guys want to react to it? Yeah, okay. I think I'll do one. It would be cool. I'm going to do my draft grades for each first round pick tomorrow. And then I'll be doing my winners and losers of the draft on Friday. I already did my free agency predictions. So you guys will get, I guess, new stuff kind of Saturday, Sunday. I'll figure out. Because I was like, I want to get the free agency predictions out before everybody re-signs, like Claxton, or like OG re-signed as well. Judge just over. What do you think about the OKC pick? I don't mind it. I mean, they're a deep team. They have cap space. This guy didn't need to play for them next year, so I'm fine with Topic. This has to be Collier, right? No. Well, I don't know about Bucks, but the Nuggets are not trading up to take Collier. All right. Once I find out who Milwaukee is taking at 23, I'm going to be muting the chat for a little bit or not muting the chat, but I won't be looking at it, and I won't be looking at Twitter because I do not want the Knicks pick spoiled for me. I'll let every other pick get spoiled for me, but I don't want my Knicks getting spoiled for me unless they trade it, which is annoying because I remember I reacted to them taking like Leandro Bolmaro, or I forgot who it was in the 2021 draft, and I didn't find out that they traded the Quentin Grimes pick or the Kai Jones pick. I thought we got Kai Jones, and I was kind of excited. So I don't know. We'll see who the Bucks take. And then we'll see. And then I think it was Leandro Bolmaro the Knicks got, and I was thrilled. And I really liked, who was the big man out of Minnesota? Daniel Otoro. And the Knicks traded that pick, I think, for McBride. So good thing I wasn't drafted for the Knicks that night. Actually, I would have drafted Halliburton over Toppin. So we'll see. Yeah. That is kind of crazy. It's so weird that Landry Fields is the Hawks GM, but shout out to Landry, man. He's a beast. Hey, love you too, crew. Where do I think Clay's going? I predicted the Magic. I mean, hey, they still need some shooting. I mean, De Silva's good. They could use for a 2. Would I collab with Jester? Probably. I've collabed with Jidel before on this channel. Multiple times, I think. Knicks taking Bronny, no. We'll see. Can we stop with these commercials? We're actually going through these second-round picks a little bit more. Or, excuse me, the non-modern picks a little bit more. All right, the Suns. Silver's going to say it.
With the 22nd pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Phoenix Suns select Deron Holmes II.
Suns take Holmes, but he's getting traded to the Denver Nuggets. And now we find out that Denver was the team that promised Deron Holmes a first-round pick. Zeke Naji didn't work out too much. Like, obviously, they're not rolling with DeAndre Jordan too much longer. So they get Deron Holmes, which I like for them. I do. So after I get this Bucks pick spoiled for me, most likely, I am going to just be watching the stream and talking in the chat. And I'll give you guys some of my takes about this draft so far. And we can kind of talk about, I'll go through each pick until I find out who my Knicks select. We're at 2.9 likes to 2,900. Thank you guys so much, man. Appreciate it. This is so much fun to do every year. And I'm glad it's gone smooth, knock on wood. But yeah, not like the trade deadline stream. That did not go too well. At all, actually. Please, second round stream. I may stream the first 15-ish picks tomorrow. We'll see. I wouldn't go till 60 because I got to do some other stuff. But I may do a second round stream for you guys tomorrow. And we can kind of like talk about like some of these picks still like a day later. Have time to sleep on it. For sure. Deron Holmes seems like a really good dude. For sure. For sure. All right, who are the Bucks taking? This is what we need to find out. The Knicks are on the clock, 24-25. If we could get, oh my God, if we get Isaiah Collier, I'm going to be so happy. I'm still kind of waiting for the biggest, like, oh, wow, is that a reach? I mean, like, Tijon Salon is my biggest reach according to my big board, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, we haven't gotten, like, that Jett Howard, like, last year. Like, are we going to get, like, I don't know, Jonathan Mogbo in round 1, Nikola Jurisic, Juan Nunez in round 1? Like, that's what I'm looking for right now. Can we get Filipowski here at 23 so I can get this right? That'd be sick. Oh, wow. Yeah, thank you guys to everyone that followed me on Twitter. We're at 36.2K tonight. Collier to the Bucks, stop. If he goes to the Bucks, I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to be so pissed. I'm gonna be so pissed if he goes to the Bucks. I'm actually going on Twitter because like I want this pick spoiled for me because then I know not to look at it again. And I won't spoil it until it gets announced on TV, so don't worry. But you may tell from my reaction if it is Isaiah Collier. Oh man, I want Isaiah Collier. I do. Isaiah Collier is my 9th ranked prospect, and the Knicks can get him at 24 or 25. I hope they keep both these picks. The Knicks need depth pieces or trade assets. And I don't really see the point in trading these picks. I don't. Jokic has an apprentice now. I mean, Holmes can shoot a little bit. He can defend. He's got a post game. He's not bad. I mean, I have Holmes ranked 20th. Yeah. And you get him at 23, 22. That's good value. Who are the Bucks taking? Woj just spoiled picks like 3 picks ahead, and they can't spoil this one for me. Filipowski going second round at this rate. I don't know. Teams need bigs here at the end of the round 1. Like the Knicks need a big, Bucks need a big, Wizards could use another big. Suns at 28 could use another big. Celtics at 30 could use a big. I doubt he makes it out of round 1. I would be shocked. All right. Who are the Bucks taking? Oh my God, if we can get Isaiah Collier and or Ryan Dunn and a Dembona, I am fans of that. I'm a fan of that. Oh my God. I see Shams and Woj spoiling it all the time. Home is better than Jokic. Yeah, some people are saying. Hasn't been spoiled yet. I know. They spoil every pick, but now the one I need to be spoiled so I can turn Twitter off and I can just... if my Knicks trade it, they're going to trade Collier, aren't they? Oh my God, they're going to trade it. Just don't trade him in the Eastern Conference. I would love Tyler Smith's development in Milwaukee. I'm a big Tyler Smith fan. Someone tweeted, don't ask me to explain this, but Alex Sarr kind of looks like Caitlin Clark. Can you guys see this? I don't know if you'll be able to see this. Do you think so? I can kind of see it. Do you think Alex Sarr looks like Caitlin Clark? I mean, I kind of see where this person's coming from. That is kind of crazy. That is wild. That is wild. I never even thought of that. And I've seen so many photos of Alex Sarr. Oh my God! Wow! Alright. You guys see too? Alright, Milwaukee took a guy. They definitely took a guy. I will say the guy is not ranked in my top 50. Wow. Okay. I will be back. Well, I'm not leaving anywhere. I will be yapping about non-chat stuff. It's the nose. Yeah, it's definitely the nose. Collier is going to be on the board for the Knicks. Oh my God, I'm excited. I'm an excited fan. Oh my God. Oh my God. The Knicks could actually get Collier. Stop it. If you guys say Bronny, oh. Not in my top 50. Like I said, not in my top 50. Not in my top 50. Crazy. The pick is in.
Do some amazing things.
The pick is in.
And you wonder, how does it translate, right? And I think the NBA
oh my God. I think Keyshawn George is still here too. And okay.
Could be wrong. The NBA is wrong.
Keyshawn George is still here. Johnny Furphy's still here. A lot of wings. Plenty of guys the Knicks could take. They don't need a wing because you have DiVincenzo, Hart, Bridges, and Anunoby are all switchable. You could go one wing here. No need to go two wings. I can't believe Isaiah Collier is still on the board. The Knicks have needed, I think, an Emmanuel Quickley replacement, and that could be the guy. Oh, man. I would be a fan of that. I would. Questions about his defense? Let him buy into the Tibbs system. I know he's not from Nova.
With the Knicks and holding back-to-back picks at 24, 25.
Go to commercial. We do that. Commercial.
The problem is, I won't know if these picks get traded because I'm not going on Twitter. Oh, man. I'm sorry I'm not looking at the chats of the Knicks pick. At least pick 24. And then I'll quickly look in. But then we got 25. I hope they keep them.
You've done a fantastic job holding your emotions before we talk about the Knicks. Because, again, on this set 2 years ago, he was in dismay and down in the dumps trying to figure out things. And with Jalen Brunson, part of that Knicks nucleus, and now the Villanova Wildcats taking it. We'll get to it.
It don't matter.
Right now, let's go to the Bucks.
We're not talking about
Commissioner.
Okay, ESPN's website is telling me before the ABC broadcast. I am going to get it spoiled for me, one way or not.
In the 2024 NBA Draft, the Milwaukee Bucks select AJ Johnson.
AJ Johnson to the Bucks.
And Australia's Illawarra
Oh, he's there.
of the NBL.
He got a green room invite? No, he's in the crowd.
Part of the crowd. A handful of prospects
He's in the crowd.
to come to Brooklyn and sit and enjoy the process with the spectators.
Is that Jalen Green?
He gets to hear his name called. The
Wait.
guard from Australia,
Is that Jalen Green?
47th ranked prospect, according to 2023 ESPN's
Huh.
100 high school recruits.
Oh, he's like an older brother, but they're not related. I didn't know that. Huh. That's really cool. I did not know that. I did not know that. Oh my God. Did the pick get traded? I just checked the chat. No. 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 Why are the Knicks trading the stupid picks? Oh my God, the Knicks are no longer on the clock. God damn it. You could take Isaiah Collier. What are you doing? Oh my God, they didn't take Collier. But what the hell? Oh my God. Oh my God. Are they just getting more future picks? What does Washington have in the second round? Washington doesn't have 32. I don't want 44. Ugh. Unless they're like offloading the protections on the pick that the Knicks get. Well, they're not doing that. What are the Knicks getting? What are the Knicks getting? Oh, man. Why do I even get excited? Why do I even get excited about my Knicks when they're just going to trade the pick? I got to stop yelling. I got to stop yelling. I'm going to get evicted. All right. A Collier, it's not Collier. I can't believe A.J. Johnson went, who is extremely raw as a prospect. There's some scoring upside. Skinny. Could be a solid shooter. I think forces a lot. There's defensive upside. But he enjoys the game of basketball. I think he's a project play. I don't like him to Milwaukee. I'm going to probably make some hot takes about this and probably not give this a great grade. I hope he works out for him. But he was a top high school recruit, ended up playing overseas, and didn't go, I think, to Texas. But yeah, not a surprising pick for the Bucks that need win-now guys like Isaiah Collier, Kyle Filipowski that are still on the board. Ryan Dunn, Kevin McCullough, Baylor Shireman, even Keyshawn George. I don't agree with that. I don't. Ugh. Wow. Damn. The Wizards get... I like this Wizards draft. I do. This is a good draft. Okay, maybe I'm going to do a Wizards rebuild tomorrow. I'm going to do it. You guys are saying 24 for 20. Oh, wait. I forgot they had 26. I'm a dumbass. Hands up. That one's on me. I'm a dumbass. We're alive. We're alive. We got a free second. They took Keyshawn George. We got a free second. Oh, yeah. Oh, maybe Leon Rose is cooking. Oh, we're so back. All right. We get 26 and 51. So we pick up... And they save a few bucks as well. Oh, my God. I am so nervous. All right. Back to not looking here. Oh, but they got to announce the Wizards pick. And then I got to wait another 2 minutes to get 25. Collier. God damn it. I'm watching a Taco Bell ad. What is this? Sonic? What is this? I don't even know. No, this is like an auto body shop ad. Okay. Ugh. I just don't know what to do. I can't believe A.J. Johnson went. Johnson went that high. I literally said, I was like, when is the guy that I have ranked in like 30s, 40s going to go? He was my... Where is he ranked for me again? 53. Hey, Hoodie Gray, thank you for the $10 donation. Massive Grizzlies fan here. Watched during the beat days. Zachy89 feels like deja vu. I don't hate him as a prospect. I just know that he was going to be available at 25-ish. Keep up the great work. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. And thank you for the donation. I honestly don't think he was going to be there at 25. I think he was going to go top 20. And I think this is a better player than Hasheem to beat. Way more NBA ready. Way higher of a floor. Way less of a risk. I know. I have to take a sip of water. I know. I'm freaking out. But I actually don't hate this. I don't. I think it's much better than to beat. And you didn't pass up on like a James Harden. Do I watch any sports outside the Big Four? Not really. I really just watch baseball, basketball, and football, and then college, and that's it. I like, if I'm at a bar or friends, like maybe UFC, maybe golf, that's really it. I'm not really big into soccer or tennis. I do want to go to the Open this year, the U.S. Open. Whatever is that, Arthur Ashe. Got to try a golden, what are they called? Honeydews, yeah. Yeah, so the Knicks trade down and they get a second. I gotta stop freaking out. I just thought they traded out of the first round completely, but we're good. We're so back. But now I gotta wait forever until we get an actual Knicks pick. So we could still, I mean, the Knicks now have 2 seconds, which is nice. The Knicks have 38 and they have 38 and they have 44. Or no, they got 51 from Phoenix, did someone say? Yeah, 51. Tankathon's gonna update that. So Phoenix never had 51. Interesting. Every sport but hockey. I don't actually watch hockey. I'm a very casual Rangers fan. I don't. watch hockey. I know I'm missing out. It's just I don't have the time to get into another sport. Now that I'm so heavily invested into college basketball in the pre-draft process or in the prospects, I invest a lot of time into football, baseball, basketball, obviously, and then college basketball and a little bit of college football. I don't have time for hockey. I tried doing dynasty hockey with my friends this year. Followed it a little bit, but yeah, I took Jason Robertson in the first round. Shout out. I did not think I'd be saying Jason Robertson's name on this. Yeah, Justin, I definitely got to make it out. Thoughts on the A.J. Johnson pick? A little bit of a reach. Do they own a second? They do not. So they wouldn't have got him in this. Oh, no, they own 33. I would have taken him at 33. It's going to be one of my worst grades, probably. But, hey, I hope he works out. I hope I'm wrong. I'm not trying to hate on the kid or anything. Because now I got to realize, like, these kids are younger than me. So I don't want to, like, slight them by any means. Anyway, it's weird. Like, I think Zion's a year younger than me, and I was like, whoa, Zion is younger than me. I am getting old. Because, like, when you get to your sophomore year of college, you're like, these guys are younger than me now.
So the Wizards, they picked at 2.
Don't look over
They
here.
picked at 14.
I'm going to go to the back.
And right now, scheduled to pick at 24. So you're going to hear the Knicks selection, but it's going to Washington. And here's the commissioner, Adam Silver.
All right, so this pick is going to Washington.
With the 24th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the New York Knicks select Keyshawn George from
Okay, so that's a Wizard.
and the University of Miami.
That's a Wizard. And I actually like Keyshawn George. They think he's a Knick. So I actually like that for the Wizards because they're a rebuilding team. I'm fine with him going there. He's someone that's kind of like a 3D archetype type guy. I think the shot could be a little bit inconsistent from the start. There's going to be, I think, some defensive lapses, but I think when you get to him at his peak, hopefully by the back end of that rookie contract, not at his peak, but like and fully developed, and his feel for the game increases and improves, he's someone that could maybe handle the rock a little bit. He can navigate some ball screens. He can cut. He can slash. And he can be more than just a spot-up shooter. So I think George is a potential play. He's 20, but I think he's got a little bit of ways to go. But Washington should be a good fit. And who knows? Maybe learning from Corey Kispert could be great if Kispert is even still on that team. So now we got to wait. Now the Knicks have 25 and 26. And now, because I don't want to be on Twitter, because I don't want the pick spoiled for me, and I don't want to look at the chat because you guys will spoil it for me. I know you will. I don't know if it's getting traded, but I'm going to wait to see if the Knicks pick somebody. Could the Knicks move? I don't think the Knicks, I don't know. Maybe Washington called the Knicks and they're like, yeah, we'll do this, sure. Like, we're going to go down 2 spots. Tell us who you're taking. And they told him Keyshawn George. I think that's fine. I'm fine with that Knicks moving. All right, so 5 minutes per pick. We're getting close. This is probably going to end around 11:30. It isn't terrible. 3.5 hour stream, and I started at, 7:30. First pick wasn't made since 8:15. So just kind of running through the draft as we wait for the Knicks here. And I can look at the picks so far. Let me just kind of pull this up real quick. So, let me go through round 1. Like, Reece Shea, I wouldn't have taken him number 1, but as expected, Sarr 2 as expected. Love that for them. Can anchor that team, that defense as they're into their rebuild. Shepard at 3, love that as well. Going to be a great shooter and a phenomenal complementary piece to some of their young studs there. Currently, love San Antonio going Stephon Castle at 4. Winning attitude is going to be a dog defensively and also can be a nice off-ball player to Wemby. Ron Holland, I have him ranked, you could see, 2nd. I have him ranked 2nd here. Could actually just pull this up what I'm reading from. I have him ranked 2nd. You guys can see that, right? Beautiful. And I think he is a stud defensively. He's the most athletic player in this draft, and they got him at 5. And that makes me feel a little bit better about liking him. Number 6, big shocker, Tidjane Salaün. I don't know how I feel about that, going that high. I also feel bad if anybody, donates. That's what I'm going to kind of hover back here to. I don't think anyone's donated. Good to know, good to know, good to know. I'm not getting this pick spoiled for me. I'm doing everything I can for this pick not to get spoiled for me. And then we got, Tidjane Salaün, a little bit of a risk at 6. I would have preferred them trade down, but I wonder if they thought that maybe San Antonio wanted him at 8, and that's why San Antonio didn't really like anybody else, so they're like, let's just trade the pick for some future first. But love Clingan at 7 to the Blazers. Clingan and Abdia on that front court going forward, I kind of like that. That's a thumbs up for me. 8, Rob Dillingham. I Love that to Minnesota. Like, where did that come from, right? Where did that come from? Edie at 9. I like it. I actually don't hate it. I think it could really work out. I do. I do worry about, like I said, John Morant getting into the paint with it clogged up. But I do think that the floor is relatively high where it's not going to really flame out completely. We have 10 Cody Williams to the Jazz. Like that, high upside play. I think that's a good fit for him. Same with Buzelis in Chicago. You got the hometown kid. Really cool. Kind of surprised to see Topic at 12, but he's somebody that can play make, can facilitate, and is a, top, I think he was my 7th ranked prospect. Let me pull it up. He was my 7th ranked prospect, and you got him at 12. That's really good value. Love Devin Carter to the Kings at 13. Love Bub Carrington to the Wizards at 14. Was shocked to see, love Ware as a prospect to the Heat. Love McCain as a prospect to the Sixers. Love Connect as a prospect to the Lakers. Love De Silva. Love Walter. And Tyson. I really like all these picks between Salon and AJ Johnson, I would say. I would. Hoodie Gray, thank you for the donation. Who do you want your Knicks to draft at 25 and 26? If that's what that says. Let me pull that up. Quick, you get 3 seconds to choose 25 and 26. I want Isaiah Collier and Tyler Smith, or Isaiah Collier and Debona, or Isaiah Collier and Ryan Dunn. Any one of those, 2 of those 4, but really I want Isaiah Collier, and then one of Dunn, Bona, or Tyler Smith I'm cool with. I don't really hate. I actually got to get out of this draft board because this will spoil it for me. The pick is not in. We still got a minute and 20 seconds left. I am nervous. I am opening up the chat just to see if anybody donated, just to make sure I don't want to miss out. Thank you, Dober Investment, for a $5 donation. What do you think of the Hawks should do next? I think you should survey the Murray trade market, but I also don't hate you running this team relatively back. I don't hate you maybe trying to find a trade for Capella, but you give Bufkin more run. You see what you can get out of AJ Griffin, because last year was a down year. You hope Jalen Johnson kind of develops, and you hope that Young and Murray fully healthy together this year cannot go horribly wrong. I'm glad I had this muted. I do not want to see Stephen A. Smith yell. Here we go. The pick is in. I am so nervous. Oh my God. Be Isaiah Collier. Be Isaiah Collier. Come on. Please. 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 Isaiah Collier. Isaiah Collier. Isaiah Collier. Isaiah Collier, please. All right, Steven, I get it. Oh my God, please be Isaiah Collier. Please be my number 9 ranked prospect. Go to the Knicks.
It's coming. It's coming. It's coming.
What do you need right now? Do you
need
shooter?
You need 2 things. You need a shooter, and you need size to potentially.
I know Collier isn't that, but Collier's too good of a talent to pass up on.
Okay. I got to commend him. He waited 2 hours and 47 minutes.
Are you okay?
Busted on the set.
Need some water?
I'm good. I don't need a water. I'm ready.
Okay, listen. You know what?
Come on, the pick's been in. There's no time left. Let's go, Silver. Oh, don't tell me there's a trade being worked out. Don't tell me there's a trade being worked out, and that's why he's not out there on the podium yet. Come on. Come on, you're really tempting me here.
They should be praised. Like you said, Leon Rose, Tom Thibodeau, Worldwide West. Brunson. It's easy to say now. Oh, of course, not many people saw that when they did that. That was great foresight. Ending up with Mikal Bridges and OG Anunoby. That's a home run free agency already.
And guess what, Stephen A?
Here we go.
The pick is in. Here's the commissioner.
Here we go. All right. Don't be like, I don't know. Don't be like AJ Mitchell.
Pick in the 2024 NBA draft.
Come on.
The New York Knicks select Hakoum Dadier.
No!
Vitry sur Seine, France.
Oh.
Wait, I'm going to change that face. Dadier, by the way, the 4th Frenchman taken in the first round. Ready for
Hakoum Dadier.
6'9".
I mean, he's got upside. Wow.
He shot 84% from 2. 43% from
I know he's got upside. He's got upside, but he's somebody that I don't think is really contributing next year. He's gonna take a little bit of time. Oh man. All right, that is interesting. I had Dadiak going 30 to the Boston Celtics. He is my 40th ranked prospect. Yeah. I didn't like Quentin Grimes when the Knicks drafted him, so I'm gonna hope that this is gonna prove me wrong once again. It's an international guy. He's gonna come over right away. You hope he's a 3-and-D guy. Wow. Yeah. I don't know if it's a draft and stash. Like, I think he's gonna play right away. And I guess you don't have to pay him. But yeah, Dadier's interesting. It's gonna take some time. Yeah, I'm sure you guys in the chat were like laughing at me. Yeah. I don't really know how I feel about that. I wouldn't have done that. I think there's other players that can help you, and I could see not wanting to go like a scoring wing, but you really could have got some other guys. Easton, thank you for the $5 donation. I think they can get Johnny Furphy, get some shooting at 27. Zach, thank you for the donation. Guys, I've sent the chat for Matt. Come on, man. I don't know. I'm not, like, I would have liked Collier, and now they need a big, so I don't think they go Collier. So where is Collier going? Is he going, I don't know. Is he going, I mean, Minnesota, are you just mad you traded for Dillingham? You could have just got Collier and kept your picks at 27. I mean, Phoenix at 28. If they traded down and still got Collier, that's great. Can we not let Collier go to Boston? That would be an issue. That was an issue. Are you guys giving me Fs out of respect, or are you guys giving me Fs for the grade? Jeez. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know. All right, so we got a little bit of time till the Knicks' next pick is in. We'll see. Imagine Knicks just go 2 versatile guys here. That would be crazy. I mean, if he is draft and stash, the Knicks will not have to pay him, which means he could play another year or 2 overseas, which I hate when they do this. I mean, sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. More than not, it doesn't work out. So I'd rather them, I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, he was my 40th prospect. And I will say, like, these guys, like, I feel like I had a pretty good radar for Sarr, Risache, and Salon. But when you get to, like, the second-round international guys, and Topic, like, Dadier, Juan Nunez, I feel like their games are all over the place. Ulrich Chomsky, where I could be developing them, or I could be like evaluating them in the right way, but I could be completely wrong what I'm trying to look at. Dadier definitely has the highest upside, but I'm not a big fan of that pick. I'm not. I wouldn't have gone that route. I hope they prove me wrong. But yeah, the Knicks have back-to-back picks. I don't think they traded it away. I hope not. I don't want it to get spoiled for me. The pick's not even in yet, but who knows? Jeez. I just can't believe poor Isaiah Collier, man. Still there. Like, I'm okay if the Knicks don't go big here. I'm okay if the Knicks don't go big here. Wow. That is crazy. For Comey Dadiet. All right. And you guys are saying the Thunder are trading for it. Oh, that's great. Well, the Knicks, I guess we're never going to draft anybody to begin with. Did the Thunder give us a future first-round pick? Or did they give us, do they even have any seconds? Well, all right. I'm sorry, Knicks fans. You stayed up for them to take Bakoma Dadiet and then for them to trade the pick twice. So they traded it to the Thunder. Oh, my God. Oh, my. It's kind of crazy. All right, well, you know what? I guess the Knicks, they had to shave some money. I would have liked Baylor Shireman. I can't believe Isaiah Collier could have been a Knick. And then Thunder taking, wow. That is kind of crazy. So, yeah, we're going to have 26 done. 27, 28, 29, 20, and 30. Sheesh. Can't believe the Knicks really did that. I look forward to the Knicks draft every year, and then they do this to me. They do. They really do. Yeah, that is crazy. I stayed up for the Knicks picks for that. I mean, they do have some second rounders, which is nice and exciting. They're just trying to save money at this point. Like the Knicks, they paid OG. I don't know what's going on with Hartenstein. They got to pay Brunson. They got to pay Randall. They got to pay Bridges. Like, they're going to have no money, so they got to do, like, a draft and stash and that. Dylan Jones out of Weber State is actually a pretty good player, so I think that's a good pick by the Thunder. He is my 42nd ranked player. Why are they saying Dylan Jones with, like, people are D-Y-L-A-N? I don't know. Damn.
NBA in all seriousness have taught me this year after year after year.
culture matters.
Yeah.
Thank you for the $5 donation, Wilson. I know you're a Steelers fan, so what's your thoughts about this upcoming season? More about Russ. I think it's going to be great. I'm excited, man. I'm excited for the Steelers season. If it's Russ, if it's Fields, this team is improved. I'm a little worried about the receivers, but the defense has improved. The O-line's improved. I'm excited. I'm excited. Thank you for the donation, Wilson, for sure. What does SROS stand for? 6 Rings of Steel. Yeah, 6 Rings. SROS is 6 Rings of Steel, and that's why I made that channel name, just to, like, make it like that, basically. And thank you guys for all the support on the videos today on the Just Ballin' podcast, which I do have a podcast. I will link it in the stream if you want to check it out. It's on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts. Thank you, Hoodie Gray, for the $2 donation. Pacome is going to be a great Euroset for cap reasons. Yeah, that's probably why they did it. I just can't believe Collier's still on the board. Poor kid, man. He's still there. I don't know why nobody's drafted him.
Pick in the 2024 NBA draft, the Washington Wizards select Dylan Jones from Weber State University.
All right, Stephen A. You're getting a guy who's 6'6", 235 pounds, led the Big Sky Conference in points, rebounds, and assists. The only player in the country to lead a conference in all three. Averages 21 points per game.
I mean, if the Knicks get, like, a nice first-round pick from the Thunder for 25, I am a fan of that. And Dylan Jones could be Jalen Williams for all we know. Steelers are not making the playoffs? I think they are. 7 teams? Yeah, they are. They're going 9-8. They're making it. I hope they get Ayuk. But we'll see. Their receivers are not good right now. Damn, I can't believe that happened. I also can't believe I've been up since like 5:30 in the morning today. How does Holland coexist with Sora? I agree. There is going to be some limitations shooting the ball, but Holland is a much better shooter than Thompson, and I think there's a chance that Holland could be north of 30% from 3 in his rookie season. So I think that's a big thing. Hey, thank you, Patrick. I think the Celtics, with Pacome Dadiet off the board, I think they can go with Terrence Shannon, Kevin McCullough, Baylor Shireman, one of those guys. It was 5 seconds? Oh, my God. Of course they did that. Of course the Knicks traded 26 for 5 second-round picks. Oh, my God. 5? I guess we got to figure out where they are. They just basically got Jay Crowder. The Jay Crowder type package for this. Oh, my God. That is insane. That is insane. 5 second-round picks for 26. I mean, I guess in a week draft that makes sense. Honestly, that's not a terrible return. Oh, God. All right. I guess the Knicks really are saving money. I mean, if they can bring back Isaiah Hartenstein, then I'm all for this. I mean, I would have loved Isaiah Collier. I mean, the Knicks now have multiple seconds. I hope they keep them. Is Collier falling to the second? I don't know. The Jazz at 29 should definitely take him. I mocked him 10 to the Jazz. If they get him at 29, that'd be insane. But hey, the Knicks are doing things right with their roster. I'm okay. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. Hey, thank you, Shadow. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Chris Paul package. Yeah, this has been fun tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Bronny's not getting drafted. No shot. No shot. 25 to 2027 other seconds. Yeah, that may. They're not even this year. That's funny. Could they not send us back 5 first so we got Bridges for free? I hope this means they can get Hartenstein back, but I have no idea. I don't know. I don't think so, though. I don't think so. I mean, I'd rather have 5 seconds than Dylan Jones, I think. Ugh. That is crazy. That is crazy. I can't believe Collier isn't gone. I still gotta eat dinner, too. I don't think I remember the last time I ate dinner at 11 o'clock. Yeah, I think that's good value for the Knicks. I do. Collier 10 never made sense. Thank you for the donation, Bill. Yeah, I guess so now. I thought they would go maybe Topic or Collier. I ended up having Collier 19, so I got nothing right outside of Misi in the second round. Like, this was Filipowski ended up being A.J. Johnson. 22 ended up being Holmes, which I did predict at 28 to Denver. 24 was Keyshawn George to the Wizards. 25 was Pacome Dadiet. 26 was traded for to the Thunder for Dylan Jones. I did not have Justin Edwards in my mock. No, I did not. But hey, the second round is tomorrow, which is pretty cool. Minnesota's getting 10. Okay. I can't believe Isaiah Collier is still on the board. What is going on? What is it going on with Isaiah Collier? This is a crazy fall in a weak draft. I don't know how he hasn't been drafted yet. You're 7 for 27. Hey, you'll take that. I'm 6 for 27 if we count Holmes as 1. We count Holmes as 1. I can't believe Collier hasn't been taken yet. Wow. Was Collier at the combine? Yeah. This is really interesting. I don't know. I really don't know what happened here. I really don't know who was cooking here. Thinking like Collier was going to go high because I did. Wow. Crazy, right? No Duke players. Well, yeah, Filipowski hasn't gone yet. He's the only Duke guy, right? Because Proctor... No, Jared McCain went 15. He's a Duke guy. There's not a third Duke guy, right? No. Shout out to Fanspo, man. This website is goated. Yeah, Tyler Smith not in the first round either. Have you seen the 7'9" kid from Quebec? Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, I don't think that's ever going to pan out, but that is crazy.
27th pick in the 2024 NBA draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select Terrence Shannon Jr. from the University of Illinois.
Shannon, a wing out of Illinois, 23 years old, classic 3-and-D player.
Terrence Shannon for the Wolves is a really good pick. Ryan Dunn, not first round pick either. Would be crazy. No Ryan Dunn, no Tyler Smith, no Isaiah Collier. Wow. That is insane. Well, now I got people saying, did the Suns pull off a great deal, move down, and you get Collier? Is that what the people are saying? Oh, no. Okay. I like that for the Suns. It got spoiled. That is insane. I mean, I like that. They need defense. I've mocked that before. Huh. Suns drafting Ryan Dunn, Bronny at 55. Potentially. I think Bronny at 55. I think the Jazz got to take Collier at 29. The Jazz have to. If they don't, I will lose my mind. Which means, wow, no Tyler Smith in the first round. Crazy. I guess I'm higher on Tyler Smith than other people are. Which I knew. But Tyler Smith is my, 15th ranked prospect? 17th? Yeah. Collier to the Celtics would be great. If they could pull that off. Damn, I rattle off so many tweets on draft day. I feel like I've tweeted so much today. Thank you guys. Okay, also, I just want to say thank you all that came out. Like, I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, especially if you've been here since like 7:30 or if you just joined 7 minutes ago. Thank you. Like, we still have 4,800 people in here, and I've been streaming for 3.5 hours. Losing a little steam out here, and I got to stay up for a couple more hours to make videos for you guys tomorrow. But thank you. I do appreciate it. Henry, thank you for the $5 donation. I'm not a fan of it. I would have taken him at 33 in the second round. But hey, if they're actually going to prioritize his development, then I'm okay with it. But I think he's a 2 to 3 year project play. And they couldn't even develop, I think, Marjon Beauchamp or Andre Jackson at a good level. So I'm a little scared about it. Can't lie. Collier's fall-off needs to be studied. Yeah, what's going on with that?
Picks in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Denver Nuggets select Ryan Dunn from the University of Virginia.
I love Ryan Dunn in Phoenix. Great pick. You trade down and you get one of the best defenders in this class. Also, Tyler Kolek hasn't been drafted yet, which is kind of insane. Would he go to the Jazz at 29? Are the Knicks getting Isaiah Collier at 38? No. I feel like teams got to call up Toronto for 31 for him. Insane. Oh, no. Wow, what a draft from the Jazz. That's crazy. That is crazy.
Can do it, but the question is can he develop a shot? That is something players can develop as they move along in the NBA.
Well, we knew he wasn't a great offensive player because he played on Virginia. I mean, my Lord. They took us back in time with how archaic their offense was, my Lord. So we knew that you're drafting somebody out of Virginia. It's defense, but I wish him nothing but the best. It seems like he's got a bright future. So
Ryan's work ethic.
Yeah, Ryan Dunn is a phenomenal pick. Phenomenal pick. And I would have liked him to go to the Knicks because he's such an elite defender. I don't know why the Knicks didn't want that. I know they're trying to save money. Also, yeah, shout out to the Jazz. And then when the Celtics pick gets spoiled for me, I'll probably hop off. Sorry if I'm going to spoil it for you. Hey, thank you. If you've been here from 7:30. Ben, you want Filipowski? Dude, he can space the floor. He can shoot. Not a great defender. But I don't even know if he's going to be a consistent shooter. I love Isaiah Collier. Sorry, Anita, I'm spoiling it. But I love that for them. Like, that's a really good fit for him. And I think he'll have time to shine as the point guard. Because I don't think there's really anyone that's in his way. Like, Keontae George, jury's still out on him. He's good. But I don't know if he's a true point guard in this league. For sure. It's crazy too because like I don't go on my phone like when I'm streaming. I just gotta like respond to so many people. I got Denny of D Hum following me on Twitter tonight. Wild. Wild. All right, so we know Isaiah Collier is going 29. Sorry, I'm gonna be spoiling some of these picks. And then who are the? I don't know. Baylor Shireman at 30. I'm going to wrap up this stream, though, like in the next couple of minutes. So thank you guys all for coming out. I do appreciate it a ton. If you can hit a like on the stream, I would really appreciate it. Like, we got over 3,000 likes. Like, you guys are the absolute best. Every year, I look forward to the draft stream, and you guys never disappoint, and you always come through. And I'm just so happy that this channel has grown because I always loved playing 2K, and I still do at times. But I wanted a channel where I could give my NBA takes. I could talk about prospects because I love the draft and I love the idea of the draft. And I love how different it can be each year and how players can come from different countries and different leagues. And I love doing rankings and going back in time and talking about trades and free agencies and looking at teams overall and ranking stuff. And that's what this channel has given me an outlet to do, to talk basketball. So I do appreciate that so much. You guys actually mean the world to me, and you make me have the ability to do this every single day of my life. It's talk basketball, and I literally couldn't ask for a better job right now. And hopefully, like, I still want to work in sports one day. Hopefully, it can lead to that down the line. But yeah, you can follow me on Twitter. Link is in the description. You can also follow my podcast as well. I'll link that in the description in the just kind of here as well. You can be on the lookout for that. Right, kind of just. I'll talk more personal stuff over there as well and kind of just give it some insight. Boston, we don't know where they're going yet. We don't know what direction they're going in, but I can't believe Collier fell to 29. That is crazy value. Cody Williams and Isaiah Collier in the same draft is so good for them. So good for them. Raptors at 31. I think they go Kolek. They could go Kolek. They could go Shireman if he doesn't go at 30. They could go Cam Christie. I like that. They could go Cam Christie. Who were the Celtics going to take? Sorry. Oh, Johnny Furphy, too. Surprised Johnny Furphy, not a first-round pick. Damn, when people thought he could stay at college. That is kind of crazy. Yeah, so we're going to wrap this up. Let's just do that. You guys can see now my face. But yeah, thank you guys all for coming out. Like, truly, like I said, means the world. And I had so much fun just being out here with you guys tonight. And you guys that, like, participate in the chat, too, and we're talking ball, like, really cool, really dope. Tyler Smith could go 31 as well. I think he would be a possibility. He's really good. I have him ranked 17th. Boston at 30. We do not know what they're doing. We do not know what they're doing yet. The suspense. Knicks save around $3 million by... Wow, they really got a penny pitch. Does that help the iHeart situation? I have no idea. I have no idea. If that... I don't know. Jeez. I'm fine with what the Knicks did. I'm fine. I mean, you got me Mikal Bridges, so I can't ask for too much. I can't ask for too much. Can the Celtics get Tyler Smith? I would love that for him. I would love that for him. Now I want, like, I need somebody to spoil a pick for me. I need it. I need it. Yeah, I will spoil it. So if you don't want it spoiled, you can hop off the stream now. Let's see what we got. Like, still 4,000 people in here. Like, you guys are the freaking best. Like, holy shit. I can't say thank you enough. Yeah, the Celtics are taking their sweet old time with this one. Sweet old time. Bronny to the Celtics, imagine. Imagine. Would be kind of crazy. Would be wild, but definitely not happening. Yeah, thank you guys for all coming out. I really appreciate it. Furphy went? Oh, wait. No, Furphy didn't go. Furphy didn't get drafted, right? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Mogbo at 30. I could definitely see Boston liking Jonathan Mogbo. Yeah, I don't think we've got him yet. Whoa, Shams, it's the last pick. Are they? I guess they're trying to trade the pick. Oh, it's Baylor Shireman. Love that for them. Oh! I think I mocked that. Hold on. Hold on. You're going to see a very ugly photo here. Did I mock that? Oh, no. I changed it for Dottie Yet. No. In my final mock, I had it, and then I changed it for Dottie Yet. No. Damn it. All right. Well, you're going to win some. You're going to lose some. Thank you all for coming out. I hope you guys did enjoy this stream. If you could drop a like on it, I would really appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button as well. You guys will be getting my first round draft grades out tomorrow, and I'll catch you all there. Peace.